So, would you like to summarize what happened the last time you were in the game?
Well, this is going to be before, am I summarizing, before Achilles' session, or no?
We are after Achilles' session. This is 2 days later.
This is 2 days later. So, well, before this, we went to Front Office HQ to go and gather some information and all that stuff. Then Achilles went and jumped into a portal because some bitch stole her book. Am I too loud?
Nah,
Do I need to fix something on my end?
Nah, I'm fixing it on my end. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then some pixie bitch went and stole her book. Then out of nowhere, she appears on the at our doorstep, and she gets blasted and goes to bed, and then I'm here now.
Nice. All right. How's the volume now? Just trying to get some volume balancing going.
On the screen, Yuni, fix the chat box.
Yes, I moved that up. I did that today.
Okay. All right.
So that should be. Yeah, it's a little bit on the tall side, but it's fine. We don't care
No,
about the top.
the top doesn't matter. I'm just.
Yes, it's the bottom bit.
It's everything else.
Alright, well, we'll try that. If the volume is an issue, please say in the chat, because I do have that actually up, because I'm being intelligent this time.
I also have it up.
Nice. Alrighty, for people in the chat, once we're done with what's happening here inside the lamp, you can log in, because we have an opportunity for a little bit of RP, if you want to join in. So, 2 days have passed since Achilles jumped into the portal and then stumbled back out and absolutely wasted off of her ass on mushrooms and then alcohol. So it's the morning of when you're going to meet Promethea, and you've decided now is probably a good time to ask those burning questions now that, Achilles is safe, everything's happened, you've calmed down.
Yeah. Right. Okay.
So,
I do the whole thing. I tap the lamp twice. I get into the lamp. And I appear here apparently. So I look around, see that nothing is happening, nothing more has happened, and he's up here. Oops. I am not clicked in game. I almost fucked up my notes. He is up here. What is he doing? Is he just lounging?
Dorsharo is lounging back on his cushions there. He has quite a large mug of very, very strong coffee in his hands.
He is does he look very stressed?
It's a bit hard to tell because there's a lot of floating scrolls around him and he appears to be trying to chillax. Whether or not he's being successful or not, we don't know.
I see. So I assume that he hasn't noticed me pop in. He's just too busy.
He has not noticed you at all.
Okay, so I'm just gonna walk up here. I'm gonna walk over here, and I'm gonna look around and see what the hell he's reading.
You peek around all these floating scrolls. Unfortunately, you do not know. You recognize the language. You've seen him read such things in the past, but you can't read it yourself. For it is primordial, specifically Ignin.
Well, that of course. Now noticing that I can't actually read anything, I'm going to speak up. So what you're reading?
The shower kind of jumps a little bit, kind of like taken a little bit by surprise. Rare for him, but it does happen.
It's strange that he hasn't noticed me actually come into the lamp.
Yeah, he's usually quite on the ball about that. He kind of looks over, kind of blinks, kind of reorientating himself. Oh, darling, hello. Oh, when did you get here?
I've been here for like 5 minutes.
Oh, I see. Kind of straightens up in his cushions, kind of puts the coffee down away from you because
I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna sit down now that he's actually focused on something.
Puts coffee down. My apologies. I'm just reading some old tales from. I've managed to sneak away from the Wayward City. They probably won't miss it too much. Dreary things.
Of course. Funny you should mention that. Remember how 2 days ago I went and I tried to get as much information as possible?
Yes.
Okay, so couple of things. First off, today you know that today I'm going and meeting with Promethea to figure out the whole deal with the Horned Celestials.
Oh yes,
That's first.
yes.
That's first off, because apparently, according to that one woman, it is very difficult to find this item unless you have a Frenthos on speed dial. Lucky for me, I do. Secondly, I went back and I tried to get more information on the Wayward City and its last location and its movements. Couple of things that I found out. First off, it made a huge jump across the ocean 12 years ago.
Sweats.
Yes.
So he was. Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to think that's a coincidence, do you?
Blink. Sweats a bit more.
Yeah.
I was semi-hoping he would not be paying attention, but evidently not.
He?
My Sultan.
Ah. Right. Of course.
So, yes, when I granted you my boon, unfortunately, that also has a little bit of a power kick that my Sultan can feel. So he knew I had a warlock.
A rippling effect.
Yes, and unfortunately, that also gave him a direction.
That's another thing. They according to that man, one of their informants, the city has been doing some sort of a how would I say? He said it as if a dog sniffing out for a scent.
Yep, that sounds about right. Yep. Sweats more.
It is moving, and it is moving in a rather peculiar path over Atona. It was originally moving north, then it started moving east. Is that right?
Yeah, it's moved north recently, and now it's starting to make a steady progression east.
Yeah, is moved north, and then it's starting to make a progression east. That one's completely from memory. So okay.
Yeah.
So how much of a sense of your power does the city have?
Would you like the good news or the potentially upsetting news?
Hey, give it to me straight. Bad news first.
Basically, every time you use like an ability that uses anything from my boon, your fire abilities, for example, the Sultan can sense that. That's what he's following.
Oh, okay. And what's the good news?
The good news is that if you don't cast anything, you'll be fine. Usually, somewhat, kind of. It's...
Blanks.
I blink at him.
Yes, you can understand the problem here, yeah.
Okay, what besides? So this Horn of the Celestials, it's to summon someone.
Yes, I made a friend not long after leaving the city. Summer and I were 3 weeks out of the city when we ran into Mikhail and his celestial warlocks. He managed to fend off the Jinn for us. Well, with my aid, of course. He had never seen Jinn before. Naturally. We never leave the Wayward City, you see. So, we kind of explained the story, and he had, in turn, realizing we had a young soul that was on a death sentence, essentially, did his damnedest to mask my presence and that of Summers from the Wayward City.
Okay, so that's going to be... Huh.
Yeah.
I'm reading the chat.
I know, same. Yeah, so... Unfortunately, yes, the Horn of the Celestials is quite a rare item. Most of them tend to get destroyed over the years. Most tend not to survive their users. Each Celestial Warlock gets a horn to summon their patron if they need to. And that's exactly why we're trying to find one.
Oh, I see.
As you can imagine, there's not that many Celestial Warlocks running around.
They that's why the woman was very she looked very she didn't have a good look on her face when I told her that I was trying to find one of these items.
Yeah, usually the only way to find Horn of the Celestials these days, from what I have read over the past couple of days, is either finding a Celestial Warlock, asking very nicely to borrow their horn. Now, good luck trying to find one of them, I might add. Or, if you find a Celestial Warlock, slay them, then use the horn, but that tends not to go so well. I wouldn't recommend it. And the only other option is to find an old horn that has somehow survived.
Okay. Well.
Picks up coffee, takes a long sip.
Well, hopefully, the Frenthos will live up to their name and be able to find that quickly.
Fingers crossed. Has our dear little Savitra found any updates about the location, by the way?
About the location of the horn?
The city.
Oh, the city. Oh, does she have any updates? I don't know about. I don't know about that. DM does.
No, Savitra hasn't had any word yet in the past couple of days.
She has not had any word yet.
Oh, I see. Downs coffee.
Okay, well, I think that's just about it because I can't actually I didn't get any information. They did say a couple of days for any other words of the city. It's been a couple of days with no word yet, but it's going to be a little bit difficult. It's going to be a little bit difficult.
Soon.
We're not made of money, so I can't ask them to do daily reports.
If only Cullen had a prettier face, we could probably use him on a street corner somewhere.
Nah. I'm keeping my mouth shut on that one. So
you're very quickly learning how he deals with stress.
So I am. All right. Mallius stands up, stretches a bit, and he's gonna say, "Well, I think I'm gonna make my way over there. I don't want to keep my boss waiting, so I'm just gonna." And Mallius, go on.
Yes. Well, technically, you now have 2 patrons. Congratulations. Is this what they call a spit roast?
Mallius will ignore that last part about the spit roast and we'll exit the lamp.
Oh, dearie me. Alright. If people want to kind of log in now, if you want to do a little bit of RP, we are in the Slums Day map. So let's do this. Bam, bam. Oh dear. Right. So. Oh yeah, that's added.
I saw that. I was like, oh man.
Oh,
well.
you don't need to join. You only want to you can just jump in if you want to do a little bit of RP, but it isn't necessary.
If you guys don't want,
if you guys don't want to, Mallius will just like dip out the fuck out of here.
I was gonna dip the fuck out anyways. I think it'll be better if at all at the end.
Yeah. There's no such thing as ruining a session, don't worry. Alright. So, you appear back in your room.
So, Mallius gets out of bed and will make his way up and around.
As you pass by the balcony, you can hear Chai kind of muttering under her breath. You feel a faint flash of the arcane, and then you just hear her go, "For frick's sake!"
I don't actually like make my way out there. I just look around the corner and see what's happening.
You look around the corner. Her hair is now pink.
That'll sort itself out. That's not my. I'm just gonna over here.
No, Colin. No, don't worry, Colin. She got that one from her sister.
I'm gonna make my way in. I'm gonna come in here. And what is Sumitra doing?
Sumitra is face planted on the desk right now.
Is she asleep?
Oh no, she lifts her head and she's glowering at you.
Why?
I swear to God, if Magic Man comes in here one more time asking about that fucking city, you're not gonna have a fucking patron anymore.
He
has been in here every 30 fucking seconds.
You have to understand how much of an issue this is, but I'm sorry that he's doing this. And I'm gonna knock once on the fucking the fucking lamp. I'm gonna knock once on the lamp and I go, apologize.
Hello, darling. Any words yet?
Apologize.
For what, darling? I swear to God.
You're how the hell are we going to get, like, she's not gonna get any information anytime soon.
My apologies, my dear. I am under a little bit of stress. You'll forgive me.
A little bit? Get back in the lamp and fucking drink your coffee.
But before he fucks off, a rat has come up in the last 5 minutes.
Oh.
And you didn't tell me? No, because you're being an ass.
And we were just talking in there, so shh and let her speak.
I will remember this. Yeah, sure, whatever. Right. So we have an update on the location of the city now. Digs around, clears some of the papers on the desk and gets a map. So if we pop over to the world map now. Give it a second to load, hopefully the stream will crash.
I'm in there already.
Yep. So beforehand, let me write so. So beforehand, the city was here. Bunk.
Wait, the city's here right now?
Yep.
And I'm here.
Yes.
Oh no.
Bear in mind, it was, let me get
up here.
it was here 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so it made its way down here.
No.
How long has it been since the first session?
It has been 3 or 4 days.
Okay. Alright.
For reference, by the way, this little dot here is where you and Cullen ran into each other.
Oh no. Oh no, it's making its rounds.
Oh yes.
And I'm from up here.
Yep, your village is right there.
Okay. Oh no, it's making its rounds.
It's doing its rounds.
Alright, well, Slum stayed it back.
Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, there's 2 things that are going to happen, potentially. One, it will either follow your exact trail to the city, in which case it will start going south a little bit, then north, and then it will start heading back east properly. Or it's going to head directly east.
We got a plan for the worst. It's probably heading directly this way.
I mean, all we can really do is prepare to fight fucking genies and their warlocks, but we have no idea what to expect. How to put this kindly? It's not going to be all-out warfare. More likely, you'll have a powerful warlock come up, grab Mallius, take him into his lamp, and then he'll just disappear back off into the city with Mallius in tow. Oh.
Mallius is sitting there like he's sitting there like he's staring at the map. He's thinking. The only thing we can do now is just continue with the plan. I need to go talk to Promethean now, and we'll and see if we can get that Horn of the Ancients like ASAP.
Celestials, darling, not Ancients, but yes.
Right, Celestials.
We don't want any Ancients involved in this. Oh gods,
no.
I've dealt with them once. That was awful. They never stop talking.
Yeah, my mistake. Yeah, we gotta go and talk to her now.
Well, good luck. By the way, I think he's on duty for the trains again.
I'll deal with him.
Threaten his kidneys. He's very particular with his kidneys.
And I just walk out the door.
Deshara will disappear back inside the lamp.
Alright, I pass by these flowers. These flowers, I assume, are the ones that she brought in, right?
These are some flowers that Akelia has brought back from the Feywild, yes.
Alright, I'm not touching those. And I'm just gonna go out the door.
Oh, come on, Stream, don't die on me now.
Stream's not dying.
Yeah, no, I'm just looking at my dropped frames here.
It's not on my end, and I'm gonna go directly to the hatch. Oops. Hello. I'm gonna go directly over here to the hatch.
Alrighty. You see, the good thing is that now that I have this new monitor stand, I can actually put my second keyboard up on it. Alright. Bring you back down here. There we go.
I assume the hustle and bustle are
Oh yeah, it's early morning, so there's a lot of people coming off their missions at this point now, so there's a lot of very tired looking people.
I remember what Sumitra said about these crystals, and I am going to, with my correct hand, I forget which one it was. I think it was my right hand.
Yeah, right or left, it's one of the two.
I think It's one of the two. It's the correct one. The one that has the. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put my hand on it and see any information, anything I gotta be worried about.
Are you seeking anything specifically?
No, nothing specific. Just like any issues with the tracks or anything like that. Normal traffic bullshit.
Traffic systems at this moment in time are clear for levels 1, 3, 4, and 5. All other layers are slightly busier than usual. Be warned, section 57D74 is closed for repairs.
Okay, well,
That section does not refer to you, so you have no worries.
yeah, so I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go down. I'm ignoring literally everyone.
As you do.
As I do. I'm just gonna go down. Come here. Don't care about any of that. Come over here. What's fuckface over here doing?
He's mixing up some stuff for there's a group of adventurers here looking ready to go, and he's mixing something up for them.
I wait for them to do whatever.
Alrighty, so this should get you down to the 5th level, okay? Now bear in mind, you are like 7 feet tall, so you might need to just lie at the bottom of the car. You'll be fine. No, seriously, why are you so tall?
A minotaur just kind of glares at him before walking into the car.
Ah, yes.
Have a safe trip! Clunk.
Clicks. Kicks it. Fucking goes.
Hang on. Now, if I remember right, these are not thingies. I can add. Aha! So this one. Boop! Starts messing around with this stuff.
Alright. Noticing that he's done with that, I go up to him and I don't remember if Sumitra actually said his name the last time.
She just called him Finn.
Oh, okay. So it's like, hey, Fen.
He looks over, kind of caught by
Surprise. Oh, it's the bottom of bottoms! Hello! Oh, you look wonderful. Look at those horns. Did you oil them?
This silence is physically what Mallius is doing. He's staring at him directly in the eye, like he's just stares at him. He's like he's looking through his skull right now.
Oh, silent treatment. Oh my, whatever shall I do? Oh my goodness.
Okay. I need to get to Frenthos HQ.
Oh, did your girlfriend send you out to do errands?
What? He Mallius he starts for his dagger, but he just slowly put slowly it stops himself. I'm like, you know what? Not worth it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. And he's just,
Oh, dude. Oh, do tell your girlfriend that she's more than welcome to jump back into my bed anytime, whatever.
She told me to personally tell you that your kidneys are next. I'm gonna just jump into.
Right. Clunk. Have a safe trip. Remember to duck if you see a lot of red crystals.
I'm just gonna like sit at the bottom of the. I'm just gonna sit at the bottom of the freaking minecart and just like I'm not even looking where I'm going. Just like sit at the bottom so nothing actually happens.
Oh, good God! She's been training that boy too well. Oof! Not my kidneys. Oh.
I do love this character.
Oh my God, he is something, alright.
Oh, right, let me get you back down here. You rumble your way down through the tunnels, making your way back down to the 4th level of the Warrens. The train starts to slow and shudder to a stop, finally arriving at its destination.
I have this thing cast already. Why is it stuck on the last freaking one? Did you? Oh, there it is.
You were about to yell at me.
Oh no, not yell at you. Yell at map tool.
Nah, there's a couple of new tokens. It's probably just loading them up.
It's just loading the tokens. All right, so Mallius a little bit used to the thing, still gets out a little shaky and just continues. You know what? I fucking hate that damn thing. And like continues walking a little bit. Looks at wrist, notices doesn't have watch. Oh fuck. Continues walking. Go. What were you saying?
Should have gotten that mission for the Orb of Time.
Oh yeah, of course.
The street is relatively quiet, but there's a lot of foot traffic coming in and out of the HQ.
Normal bullshit.
A little bit busier than the last time you were down here.
Yeah. Walks around and weaves in and out of traffic. Bumps into someone. Oh, sorry. Apologies.
Bitch. Walked on.
Walks into a wall.
Gets shouldered into a wall by a fucking...
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, what's the Leonid or something like that?
A Leonid.
Yeah.
The Leonid. Notices that he's a whole foot taller than I am. Sorry.
Very quickly walk on from that one.
Come up here to the desk. Did she tell us her name the last time?
Yes. She told you her name.
So I come up to the desk and I go, oh, hello, Sabrina.
Khan, hello, good morning, how are you?
I'm doing alright. I'm here for a, oh, what is she doing?
I see you're alone. Thank the gods.
Yeah, well, this is I got a private meeting with Promethea Frenthos.
Lady Promethea Frenthos.
My apologies, Lady Promethea Frenthos.
You must forgive me. The High Lord can be a little bit pernicious with titles.
Of course.
Yeah, she came in about half an hour ago, so she is certainly in the building.
All right. If that's the case. I'm going to make my way in then.
Have fun. Good luck.
Little bit concerned about that.
She has a small coy smile on her face as she.
Little bit concerned about that. I just walk in. I forget. Where is it? Is it upstairs or is it?
Yeah, second floor.
It's upstairs. Okay. So I'm gonna.
The trees start waving to you.
I do a little wave back, and I just make my way upstairs. Oh look, I made my way upstairs, and I'm walking over. It's up here, right?
Yep, right
Okay.
here.
So
Let me move my DM. Here we go. Started.
So I come over here. I open the door and I look in.
You enter the room. It is well cleaned, and there's the subtle smell of polish and wax in the air. Not very nice, but thankfully the plants and the incense seem to be masking it for the most part. As far as you can see, there's nobody else in here, so quiet morning.
I remember there being something like I'm not gonna walk in here because I remember her saying bad things will happen. So was there like some sort of thing that happened similar to down here that says that I'm here now because I don't want to actually
as you cross the threshold, you feel the mark on your hand start to warm a little bit before it cools back down again. There seems to be some kind of arcane alarm system in here.
So if that's the case, I'm just gonna sit down and wait. Because noticing, one, I don't want to be rude. Two, I don't want to die. And three, I realize by process of elimination that that means that I need to wait. So I'm just gonna sit down and wait.
You sit there and wait for about 5 minutes. And then the door beside you opens up. And you see this gentleman walking out. Did he?
Good morning. Good morning. Pray forgive the delay. I'm usually a little bit more on time, but it's a he kind of.
He looks to the door and kind of frowns a little bit.
It's a little bit peculiar back there for the time being. Pray forgive me. What is your name?
My name is Mallius. I'm in Daros.
To see the Lady Promethea. Yes, I see here. Allow me to go and see if she is available for this moment.
And he. He disappears for about 5 minutes before he works his way back.
Yes, she is available at this time, yes.
Alright. I'm gonna walk up. I'm sorry. Oh, what was your name, sir?
Forgive me, I am Zevius. Although people call me Survey because they forget the S, it's very annoying.
Survey, stares into camera.
Now then, I presume this is your first visit to meet one of the Hive family?
At least inside of HQ, yes.
Very well. I will need you to hold your arms out, spread your legs. I will be searching you. Any weapons for me to take hold of?
Got a dagger, got a quarterstaff, and I have a short bow.
Oh, very well. If you pass them over, and then I can do a thorough search of yourself.
Do that. I'm also magical in nature, just to keep that in mind.
Thank you for that. Most people forget to say. We ring everyone just to be safe, but it's usually quite you see some sulking faces afterwards.
Well, realize that the nice lady downstairs told me this place is very important, and many I don't have a death wish today. It just arms out, legs apart. Insight. Oh fuck.
You see a look pass over his face, but you can't discern what it means. When you mentioned you don't have a death wish.
Very well. This would only take a moment. Pray forgive.
He does a thorough pat down of yourself, making sure you got nothing else on you.
My thanks. Here's the ring that you're required to wear. It will feel a little bit strange, but you get used to it quite quickly.
I look at the ring before putting it on.
The ring is of a simple silver design. There doesn't seem to be any emblems or carvings on it. It looks like a normal ring, but you do feel arcane magic coming off of it. But the weaves are so complicated, it's very hard to discern exactly what it is.
Alright, well, I put the ring on.
You put the ring on, and then...
what do I feel?
It's somewhat similar to the collar that was put on you before. However, it's not like the magic in you has vanished. It's more that whenever the magic tries to leave your body, just in a natural aura sort of way, it seems like it hits a bit of a brick wall and it doesn't seem unable to leave you.
Do I feel my connection to the Charl quote severed?
It's not severed, no. You can feel something trying to disrupt it, but the Charl is clearly having none of it.
Okay.
So it's a bit muted, but it's not disrupting.
All right. Oh man, that's a weird one.
Yes, blessedly, unfortunately, I should say, we did have to kind of dissect one of the collars that the Niflunks use and tone it down somewhat.
Oh, those things? Those feel awful, by the way.
Oh, you've had the displeasure. Oh, my humblest apologies.
Yeah, I had to save a child from one of those things. Ugh, real bad. Real bad.
Oofies. Very well, sir, if you would follow me.
Oofies, he says.
And then he'll lead you down here.
Walk here. Oop,
Knock, knock, knock.
here.
And then he will step inside.
I'm gonna follow him.
Alrighty, time for some mayhem. Right.
Lovely.
As you step into the room, you see the following scene. As
Oh no! Oh no! This
For-
is bad.
for the room. for the stream.
Oh no! I see two very large tieflings, both with a. Oh no, that is bad.
The room that you enter is sparsely decorated, with only a floor-to-ceiling bookcase with a large bonsai in the corner with curled and twisted trunks. The walls are bare only simple paintings of Atona's wastes and deserts around the worn desk. It looks like it's been thrown several times, judging by the large patches that have repaired the old wounds. You see Promethea standing atop the shoulders of a broad tiefling, pale of skin tone, only a few shades redder than Promethea herself. He lounges against the bookcase, holding the weight of the women with little effort. But 'tis a mistake to think that even though his eyes shine with playfulness and that his body seems relaxed and uncaring, he stands atop warrior feet, a dragon in sheep's clothing. An older woman frets nearby, fingers weaving the arcane with such delicacy you almost miss the weaves yourself. Her silver skin shines in the light, though it would appear her hair is almost shimmers of its own radiance that brightens as she weaves. But she holds the spell, swaying with every shuffle of the mail, every twitch of Promethea high above the ground. Why Mia stands atop another instead of using the nearby set of ladders, however, is unknown. Darling, is this really necessary? They're right. No! Not doing it. Fuck you. No. Mia, darling, it's truly not that bad. You just have to... I can't, Ma! I can't! What do you mean you can't?
Oh, no.
You have to spell magic. No, I don't. Not anymore.
What did you trade it for this time?
Fireball! Why? For him, of course. Are you trying to fireball your brother? Yes. Were you successful? No. What happened? He subtle counterspelled me. What the fuck do you think happened? Reaches for another book.
Oh no.
Well, at least nobody was harmed, and you didn't burn anything down. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Unhappy tail swishes.
It's all fun and... Mia, please wash the tail, please.
Sorry, Papa.
Right, it's only fun and games, dear. Oh, honey, put that feather fall away. I've got her.
I'm just being cautious.
No faith. Absolutely no faith.
We'll see about that. Honey, please just use the I'm not using the ladders when there's a fucking spell trap on it. I don't trust them.
I'm sure it isn't that bad.
You wanna bet? You wanna fucking bet? Bet you it is.
When she says spell trap, I roll Arcana and look directly at that fucking staircase.
So there's a ladder leaning against the bookcase here. And you feel that there's magic coming off of the release clip that locks the ladder in place. It feels explosive. You're not sure why.
I don't say anything. I don't say anything because I don't want to like. She said ma and pa. So
Yes.
I am waiting until I am called upon.
He's kind of looking a little bit awkward. Can you go to the left, Papa? Yours or mine? Mine, please. Thank you. Reaches for another book.
Very well, I will deal with this. Honey, you really are worrying too much.
Yes, I'm sure I am worrying too much.
Is he going for the ladder?
No, he's not. He's just kind of like, she just shuffled to the side and Mia's just kind of using him as a step ladder.
Oh, I see. Okay.
My lord, my lady, should I ask the Khan to come back late?
Wait, what? Mallius, oh, Promethea loses her balance. She starts to spring up a further fall. He just definitely just snatches her from the air and just has her awkwardly in his arms as she's kind of almost head on the ground.
Told you I had her.
You did not have her. You were totally, and I know you do this because you did this before, going to pretend to drop her.
Oh, it's only a jest, honey, you know that.
Puts her back on the ground, straightens her out. Her face is very red at this point.
Now then, let me take a look at this then, shall we?
It goes over here, kind of mess. Like, grabs a pole over here.
Alright, darling, step back. You as well, honey.
Mia, over here, please. Reluctantly comes over, hiding her face in her hands. Moldovan here has a long pole with a metal clip on the end of it that looks like it's used to open windows, although you don't really see any windows here. You see small vents in the top, but that's about it. He presses it to the release clip, and he pushes. And then a small explosion goes off. He pauses, reeling the rod back in, to which is now completely shattered at the end. He sweats, looking quite nervously over to his wife, who is staring at him. I fucking told you it was going to be more than just a little harmless firework. I told you!
I think I need to have a word with my son.
Yes! I think we need to have a word with our son.
Honey, it's fine, it's fine. You know how it is, man to man, you know how it is.
This is your fault, isn't it?
Maybe.
Where would you like to go, honey? The bathtub or the fireplane?
Well, I know which one you're going to choose. As long as it's not the plane of air. Anything but the plane of air.
Wonderful. Have fun! And he tries to make a run for it, gets to about here, and vanishes.
Yes. At 4th level. Monka S.
Your father never changes, you'll have to forgive him, sweetie. I know what Papa's like, but it's rare for you to send him this early. I know. I've sent him at the breakfast table once, that was amusing. He didn't really deserve it. He deserved it. Yes, Ma. Sorry, Ma. Anything you say, Ma. Ah, very well. Let's see. I need to go have a word with your brother now. Oh, could you be a darling, say? Yes, of course. Starts casting mending and everything, repairing all the damage.
I'm just waiting there, and as she walks by, I do a bow because I realize who the fuck these people are. Oh no! Oh no!
I will leave you in peace, my lady. My apologies. Please, just go, please. Closes door. Promethea rushes to the door, turns a circle on it, and the door glows red. In the distance, you hear a door being kicked down and voices being raised. Oh, dear.
Oh no.
Promethea presses her back against the wall, the door, and then slowly slides down it until she lands on her ass. She hides her face.
So, is that a regular occurrence?
Papa gets banished at least 3 times a day. Ma banishes him if he hasn't done anything at the end of the day. Just for consistency.
I give her my hand to help her up.
She takes it, and then you pull her back up onto her feet. She sighs and then starts picking up all the books that she dropped. Sorry, my rivalry between my brother and I. I'm so angry about that fireball, though. So, how are things been? Dumps a bunch of books on the desk.
Not good. Who's gonna sit down?
Yeah, not going to get on my end as well. I might be making it worse. So, what's going on? Sits. Oh, Tan, can you get things started for me, please? Okay, I got it. The book rustles.
What? I'm looking down and like, what? Okay.
Sorry. I should introduce you to Tantarian here. Tan, come up and say hi. The book rustles for a moment. Let me get this. It ruffles and opens and flicks. You see this little creature appear. You see a creature with large citrine eyes, little horns adopt a little blue blob. The bookmark waves, the end shaped like a small hand, and it stares at you with big watery eyes, like a giant puffy.
Oh.
For the record, Mizzle, I've had Tantarian plant here for like 2 weeks.
Oh, I see.
No, Mizzle, I did not. I found it, and it's adorable. This is Tantarian. You'll probably have noticed this when you went to the information gatherers. We all have like these books that are a little bit strange.
Oh, those were the eyes I was saying.
Yeah, so the best way to imagine them is imagine if you mixed a magic item, a mimic, and a pseudo dragon.
And a pseudo dragon?
Yeah, so you basically have like something that looks like a mimic, does magical things, but has the temperament of a pseudo dragon. Like they're super friendly and just want pets and claps and stuff.
Alright.
Because as you can imagine, mimics aren't normally very playful.
Yeah, they're definitely not. Okay. Well, there's I'm gonna have to explain. Oh God. I need to be upfront about this. This is me thinking to myself right now.
Yeah.
I think I need to be upfront about this because I would in the brief moments that she was explaining to me what Tentarian was, I would have attempted to communicate with the Sharl through my head.
Alrighty.
He probably it's a little bit more difficult because of the ring, but I was gonna ask him if I should explain the entire situation or be coy about it.
Basharo kind of shifts, the lamp kind of twitching a little bit as he considers the idea. And then he responds, if you believe that we can trust her, I see no issue, assuming she can keep quiet. boing, 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 boing. So which ones do you want up? Just get a little bit of everything up, please. I need to get the bench shit out. Goes into a drawer, starts pulling out files.
Okay. Okay. God, I am. My thoughts about Promethea are very. I think that from the little that we've.
Another question.
I don't think I have a choice here.
Yeah.
No matter
Another question I'd like to ask is like, how much have you and Promethea been like kind of talking? Because obviously you got that Ascending Stone. Or have you only... Yeah.
I haven't. The thing is that I haven't been. I don't think I got the Sending Stone. I think that would have been the first time. I think that would be the only time I would have used the Sending Stone that way because I think Mallius would have been I don't know.
You feel the arc. You feel.
One second.
You do that. I'm gonna post this for Mizzo. I need to go in here.
Alright, I'm back.
There you go, Mizzo. Marbled Fires.
I think that I would have been. I think there's no choice in the matter. I think I have to tell her the entire story. Yeah, I think Mallius would have can't come into the situation with. I think I have to tell her the entire story.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that's a decision I'm going, and that's the decision. All right. So Mallius would sit down, and he'd have a very concerned look on his face because the shit's getting out of hand right now. So I need to start from the beginning here. I think you can obviously tell that I'm magical in nature.
Well, Tieflings kind of are by nature, yeah.
More so than usual.
Yeah, it feels a little bit odd. I'm not sure why.
Well, I'm.
And you,
what were we gonna say?
you almost feel a little bit like Papa, a little bit.
Is your father a warlock?
Oh, you're a what? Yeah, Papa's a warlock. Yeah.
Oh, so that makes things easier then. Well, I am a warlock. My patron is a djinn.
She frowns at that, and then she kind of goes, "But genies aren't. They're just fairy tales, and if they do exist, they don't leave the planes, the elemental planes. Like, as far as I know, they're not patrons."
I pick up the lamp from my side and I place it on the desk.
She frowns at it, confused, because she did notice it before, but obviously just assumed it was just like a normal oil lamp sort of thing. Kind of looks at it and goes, what's this, sorry?
This is my patron's lamp. Because of this ring, I cannot go inside of it, and I am afraid to call him out because of the security systems here. For obvious reasons.
She blinks for a moment, and then she kind of silently gets to her feet. Makes her way over to the door. She starts, like, fiddling with some of the runes on the door. And the door, that once had red runes, starts to grow teal, then white. And then it becomes a dazzling array of multi-hued shades. You see the runes crawl over the walls and across the floor and ceiling. I'm gonna be honest. If you really wanted to be hurt, she kind of looks to the files on the table. We probably would have found something by this point, so For the time being, if it helps, you can take the ring off. I trust you not to do anything silly.
I look at her. And are you sure? Because more so right now I'm afraid for my safety in more than one sense of the word, because I'm not sure how the systems here work.
Oh, don't worry about that. She points to the door. These offices have very specialized systems here. I've just activated it to the highest level. Basically, nothing arcane is getting out of this room.
All right. I take off the ring. And I will... Oh, God. Am I going to call him out here?
As you start debating, you kind of hear something through the door. You're not exactly sure. It's more like a vibration through the door. Oh, Papa's back.
Oh, it's okay. Is he do you think he's gonna come in here?
Oh no, he'll see that I've got everything up to max. He'll question me later, but he won't disturb me. He knows better than to step on my toes. The last time he did it, I didn't talk to him for a week. He got very unhappy about it.
Okay, well, alright. Desharo, please come out.
Your lamp rattles as if unsure himself, but
I understand that, but this is a desperate times.
Red smoke begins to pour from your lamp. Begins to pool on the chair beside you. Hello, my snowflake. How are we doing? Oh, hello, my little darling. What is he? He is adorable.
I'm gonna.
Wait.
Wait.
Pet.
Oh no.
It's fine.
Promethea, Desharo, Promethea.
She kind of stares. As you can tell, she's struggling to keep her eyes up on his face.
That is my patron. He is an Afridi, aka a fire genie.
I think Papa visited the plane of fire once. Oh, how did that go for him? He didn't have any clothes on because everything goes on fire over there. Oh, the classic. I love it.
As you can see, by the sounds of it, you have never met a warlock of my kind before, and I think that's for a particular reason.
I was gonna say, I mean, I am a bard of the lore. I'm a bard of the lore college. Like, we do an awful lot of studies for our exams and everything. And I studied the plane of fire, the planes of the elements a little bit, so I know genies exist, but they don't leave that plane for what we could tell. We've never seen one in the material plane.
Here's the thing. Apparently, they serve under a sultan from the Wayward City.
Blink. That rings a bell, I think.
Well, the Wayward City, according to legend, is a city on the horizon made of gold. And it is always on the horizon, and you can never reach it as much as you
you try to.
Small correction. It isn't pure gold. It's alabaster and gold. But similar sort of things. You must forgive him. He's never seen it. For the best.
That's and here comes the crux of the issue.
Okay.
The city, 12 years ago, made a huge jump from across the ocean to this continent. 12 years ago, was when I became his warlock through serendipity.
A fortune shined upon me that day, blessedly.
Yeah, I ran into a cave on my own, found a lamp on a dead body, and he kind of popped into my head.
That's kind of similar to Papa and his patron, honestly. Although, honestly, I think that was a little bit more opportune on the patron's part, and then he very, very, very quickly learned to regret it.
Well, here's the thing. Apparently, the city is trying to find him, and they are being very thorough about it, because 12 weeks ago, they according to your informants,
2
they were
12.
What?
2, not 12.
2 weeks ago. My bad. According to your informants, 2 weeks ago, they were in the northern end of the continent, above Otona. But we got a letter saying that they just showed up. It was last seen in Tona, near a certain city that I ran into Cullen in.
Oh, I see. Also, kinda glad you didn't bring him. He's nice.
I don't
get me wrong. He's a nice guy. He just comes on a little bit strong.
This is what I'm doing here. It has to be. I think it has to be by myself. I don't want anyone else to be in danger. But the city is after us, him especially. But considering that I am now his warlock, me by proxy. And
Okay.
if they find me, I am going to I am going to be held prisoner in the Wayward City. So, what I need to find is a horn of the Celestials, because apparently he made friends with a very powerful being that will help us.
Okay. Context received. Understood. Okay. 10, stop trying to get pets, please. But I just want some pets, please.
I do a little scratch.
Okay, what do you need? Could you bring out some Horn of the Celestial stuff for me? The stuff I had prepped yesterday for this. Oh, yes, just... The book closes, and Tantarian vanishes. When it reopens, you see ink beginning to swell up on the bottom from the pages below. However, unlike with the other books, the eyes stay on the page. I will follow Promethea as she kind of reads it. Right, let's see. Do that, but that might take too long. What kind of speed are we talking about here? Like, how soon? And okay, hypothetically, if I could do absolutely anything, when would you like this horn in your hands?
ASAP.
Right. Okay.
I don't know. The Wayward City teleports itself at every dawn, and considering its path, it is either taking the direct path that Cullen and I took, or it is making a direct beeline to this location. And I don't want to be able to be tracked by it. I am afraid that if I cast any magic whatsoever, it is just going to beeline directly toward me.
I see. Well,
Also-
it will give it more of a direction to go in. The longer we stay in the city, the more dangerous it becomes for Mallius. It was fine when he was exiled. He was moving around most of the time. So, we managed to avoid that way, but sadly, because it seems we're staying for a little while, it is a bit more complicated. I see. Okay, let me see. So, but that option, can't do that. Too long. Oh! Insight?
19.
You see a look of dread on her face.
Oh no.
Okay. She leans back in the chair and runs her hands down her face. What would you say if I could potentially have a horn in your hands tonight?
What's the cash?
The catch is I gotta deal with him. Right, okay. Long story short, we're allies with the Pethys family. They tend to run in the silks and fabric families, that sort of thing.
Fuck. Now I gotta write shit down. Hold on.
I believe that's a spell in there for it. Off the top of my head.
Okay. So, oops. Okay.
The High Lady of the Pethys family is a good friend of my ma's. And she also, ironically, boasts the largest private collection of horns of the Celestials in the world.
I turn to the Charles.
He blinks. His face looks very blank.
I turn back and I just audible blank. It's like,
yeah, I think the last time I was there, I think it was like 372 horns or something. Of various states. Quite a few are broken pieces. Quite a few of them are intact.
I this time I looked at him and I'm like, what? What? So,
he just keeps blinking.
What?
If I might, my darling, how does she have such a large collection? The short story? Money. The family gets an awful lot of money because they run all the silks and fabrics and shit like that. So that's their field of expertise, and they get a lot from it. She's fascinated with celestials and the celestial planes. That's why she has these. Most of her collection are of broken pieces, so these aren't ones that you'll be able to use. Not unless she actually manages to find a celestial and actually, ask them to repair them. What she has been trying to do. That's why she keeps buying more and more horns, trying to find a horn that will work for her. I'll say this outright. I don't know how they work myself. The horns will only work if you know a celestial's name. That's probably why she's either failing or a celestial has decided to ignore her if she actually has a name. Oh, is that the trick? Okay. Well, yeah, so she's been collecting these like mad over the past, oh god, how long has it been? 30, 40 odd years.
Huh. But what is a broken one? Like, how? I don't think a broken one does me any good. So
No, we need an attacked one. The broken ones could only be fixed by the touch of a celestial, which basically means that they're useless unless we call them Mikhail, but we can't call Mikhail unless it's attacked. You get the cycle.
Ah, yes, vicious cycle, of course.
Yeah, she does have a lot of intact ones, though. I think she has like 130 odd ones that are intact.
Blank, like visible blank. Like, okay, all right, this is too good to be true. Again, what's the catch?
The catch is that I can certainly put you in front of her, and you can certainly ask the question, but you're going to have to convince her to either let you borrow one or some other thing. Essentially, I can use my political clout to get you a meeting with her. She might... Actually, I got an idea. Excuse me a minute. You might want to pop inside your lamp for a minute.
I'm gonna... Yeah, get back in the lamp and I'm gonna put the ring on.
Very well. Give me a moment. Yep.
And Mallius puts the ring on.
Promethea goes over here, undoes the seal, and everything goes back as it was, and she pops out, goes over here, opens the door. Do not make me upscale this, honey!
Mom, I swear, it was only a prank. I swear. Honey, it was just a prank.
I swear to every god in the world, I will upcast this, and I'm banishing both of you!
Yes, honey, shut up. Sorry.
Ma, sorry, can I borrow you for a few minutes, please? Can it wait, honey? Not really, please. Oh, very well. And then... What appears to be the problem, Mum? I'm hoping you can use some political string pulling for me, please. What kind of string pulling? Mallius here, he's a friend of mine. He needs some help. Can you possibly get a meeting for us to go meet with High Lady Pethys? Regarding her Horns of the Celestials. Blink. I presume this is more than just a viewing. Yeah. Very well. I will certainly make the arrangement, but if you expect me to use any of my, shall we say, skills to actually, get you what you want, I'm afraid this is all on your shoulders. What? Don't. You're old enough to do things yourself, sweetheart. You've always said you wanted independence. Fine. Okay, we'll work it out. Okay. Could you get that set up? How soon do you need this, honey? Could we see her tonight, please? Blink. Fine. I shall speak with her. No doubt I'll have to entertain her husband for a while. Yeah, you do that. I'll deal with the, son. Oh, yes, of course! That will be fun for you, won't it? Can you teach me banishment in the meantime? No, honey, you're not banishing him. But, please, no. Honey, no banishment. You can only banish your father. But I'm about to banish your brother, so give me 5 minutes. Thank you. She reseals the door back to its max level. If there's ever simple in this fucking family, is it? Right. Basically, Mom will get up a meeting set up for us so we can probably head over to our manor tonight.
Alright, well, that'll help.
Yeah. Now, I'm gonna be honest, things to kind of expect. I'll help with some of the stuff, so you don't have to worry about it, but essentially, she can be a little bit full of herself, so having me on your arm is definitely gonna, give you some clout, because as far as she knows, or as far as I'm gonna introduce you as, you're a friend of ours who's moved over from the Atona branch over to here. And that's how we're gonna have to play it.
Alright, that's fine. Any particular dress code?
we'll head over to the seamstresses and get them, because there's absolutely no goddamn way you're going in front of her like that. Holy shit, she'll throw us out.
I look myself up and down. I'm like, huh.
Leave it to me. I got it. I got you, Sword. You're gonna be fine, fam. I got you.
Alright. Okay.
Right, so, I do have something else I need to talk to you about, actually.
Alright.
Brings out a series of files. The vetting processes, actually.
Sweats.
Right, why don't we go from least problematic to most problematic? How does that sound? Right. Tan, can you get the stuff for me just in case? More ink rises, places the text that was there. Alright, so first things first, Drac is fine, no worries, he's fine, no problems there. Oh, wait, you don't know his name. Right, okay. You're Dragonborn. His name is, your Dragonborn is called Draknial. And before you ask, Drac is the surname. Nial is his first name. Don't ask me. Right. The Dragonborn are weird. They join monasteries, drop their family names, and then, like, take up this other name. It's really weird. For context. For cultural context here, by the way. Okay. So, in Tiefling culture, as you might have surmised from Achilles' flashback, family names are incredibly important in Tiefling culture. Now, did you notice that Promethea's mother's name was double-barreled?
Yes.
That's the norm. You do not drop your family name under any circumstances.
I see.
So when you marry that's
why it was so important for my mother to have me for me to continue with the family name.
Yes. So let's say, for example, let's take Moldovan and Viv, for example, Promethea's mom and dad.
Right.
If Moldovan married into her family, he would become Moldovan Frentros Afazi. And because she married into his family, she's Vivienza Afazi Frentros.
I see.
Sort of thing. Okay. And the same sort of thing, like, if we take Promethea marrying Colin, as an example as well. If she married into his family, it'd be Promethea Frentros O'Malley, for example.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So, names are very, very important, and it's incredibly taboo to drop your family name. But you do know one person who did. Your mother is not double-barreled.
Oh.
Your mother is just Zahiri Amenderos.
She dropped her maiden name.
Yep, she dropped her maiden name.
Oh. That's interesting.
Yes. Also, another thing that I need to clarify with Tiefling culture while I remember. Her mother and your father are metallic toned. So there's two types of rites in Tiefling culture. You got the Rite of Inferno, which is the one that allows you to manipulate portals. But there's also the Rite of the Gates, which is what turns your skin metallic. But you're actually able to create and destroy hell gates.
Okay.
So it's like a step above and beyond. Promethea's mother is one of these Rites of the Gates, because she's metallic toned, as is your father.
Right. Okay, got it.
That's just for reference.
All right.
So this is why she's so freaked out, because she's just like, he dropped his name and just took up this one. It's really weird.
Okay.
Dragonborn are weird. You learn that very quickly.
All right, so I finally know his name at least. Fucking goddamn it! He gets that freaking. He gets that. First off, we meet him. He's completely mute. Like he can't speak.
Oh yeah, he lost his tongue in a fight. Yeah, we got that on his records.
Secondly, he finds this ring of telepathy that's one way, and he refuses to physically tell us his name. So
that's just weird. Dragonborn are weird.
I don't understand.
I've had enough Dragonborn in my life to know they're just fucking weird, man.
Anyway,
Yeah, so so Drek
Oh
is
no.
fine. Drek's
Okay.
fine. That we've had no problems with his. Akelia, Akelia and Zunag were having the same sort of issues here. More so with Zunag's actually. So we'll go with Akelia first. Akelia's, we tried to send forces out into road, try to track down her family, but everything's up in turmoil over there just now. Something about rips in the fabric between the Feywild, the Shadowfell, and the Dream Realm. I don't understand it all. It's really arcane heavy, and it's complicated. But everything's up in disarray just now, so trying to track down her family has been proven to be problematic. We found our older sister and our younger brother, but we're still looking for the rest at this time.
Are they oh wait. I want to know this. Never mind. No, continue.
Yeah, because Akila, I don't know.
Akili never told me anything,
Yeah.
so I'm not saying anything. Never mind. I don't know that.
Yeah. We do know that at least her father is still alive and kicking. We just keep missing him because he's like, I don't know what he's doing. It's weird over there just now. Zunag, we're having issues trying to even just track down her family. The town she's in has been utterly wrecked by ice wraiths and ice golems and all sorts of weird and wonderful creatures from the frozen glaciers. It's going to be hard to try and fully get her vetted, but so far from the people we've been able to meet who knew her, we have been able to get enough to kind of get her through. We can kind of hand wave a lot of the stuff necessary. You are causing the next problem. Second biggest problem on the list.
I am causing the problem. Alright.
Well, not you specifically, but because of where you're from.
Mm-hmm.
Therka is not really. I mean, it's there, but it's a battleground just now. It's a battleground between the black and the white just now.
His face Mallius's face goes from like it becomes more like sullen. Like he was like kind of like neutral and like okay, I'm listening, but now it becomes a frown. Like it goes down to a frown.
Yeah, so we tried to send people up there, but the black turned them away, told them there's no point. It's just open warfare between the black and the white up there just now. The black are trying to make ground, but it's proven difficult for some reason. We haven't got the details.
What?
The issue we're having is that we did track down your family. Your parents are in the capital just now. But when we sent people to try and find them, tail them, try and get some addresses, we found out we were being tailed. So when our forces turned around and started jumping on them, we got jumped on by the black. Apparently, the black have taken it upon themselves to be, I think the relationship between the black and Therka is like very tight-knit, that they feel partially responsible for what's happened. So they're taking it upon themselves to kind of decide nobody goes anywhere near somebody from Therka without dealing with us. So it's fine. We're having difficulties actually getting to your parents sometimes because the black demand to be there at the same time.
Mallius realizes the gravity of the situation and under his breath goes, "Oh no."
Yeah, so you might find that there might be a couple of patrols going by your base every now and then. You might not recognize who they are, but they're probably going to be from the Black Sanctuary. They're just there to make sure that you're okay, and that no one's like attacking you or anything like that.
That I am okay?
Yeah, because you're a Therkan citizen. All Therkan citizens are under their protection, exiled or not. The Black don't give a shit about that.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you had more questions,
how is that an issue though with the?
Because normally we like to get your family alone, just try and get them talking, make up a little tale. Like we were trying to go along the tales that you were trying to get work with our family. You were exiled, so we're trying to make it all noble and everything. But with the black there, they kind of know what we do a little bit, so we've had to be a little bit more straightforward with them. But sometimes trying to even get meetings with your family is the Black just deny us, which has been annoying, but we're getting there. Oh, your mother, when she found out, is quite frantic for updates on you. So
Mallius is a little bit he's not too worried about his parents per se. He's more worried about the No, actually, I don't think Mallius would be Mallius would be he wouldn't care much about his father, but he would be a little bit worried about about his mother. So just, if you can, minimal updates, if any at all. Just say that I'm okay.
Yeah, that's kind of what we've said. We told you that you're okay, you're happy, you're healthy, there's nothing wrong with you, and it seemed like the weight of the world just came off of her at that point then.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. It's okay.
Right.
And of course you left one more for last, and I can already see where this is going.
Yes, Colin is providing the greatest headache of everything. It's getting to the point where we may have to throw him out the Dominion. Right, let me summarize this as best as I can. We sent people down to the town that he told us about, but he was not raised there. He lied to us. That was not where he was born, wasn't where he was raised. People there said that he did come through within the last 5 years or so. He has been kind of coming and going a little bit. But other than that, no, he was definitely not born or raised there. And we can't find his village anywhere. So we do know the existence of hidden villages in and around the area. Well, not the whole country's filled with them. So we suspect he's from one of them, but obviously Colin isn't going to spill that. It's a creed thing of these villagers. It's really annoying. So, essentially we're coming to a crossroads now. The problem is that Yarrick is convinced that he is related to the High General, and the High General and all members of his family are on the Do Not Enlist list. Which means that he can't be in a Dominion without signing paperwork, but if we give him the paperwork to sign and he's not related to them, then he's going to turn around and start punishing our family for not doing a good enough vetting process. You see the catch-22 we're in. So, essentially what we're going to have to do is, you are his Khan, you are his friend, you're going to have to go to him and tell him that if he doesn't subject himself to a heritage blood test, then there's absolutely no way he can stay in the Dominion. Just for the record, just in case you don't actually know what this is. So, we have something called a heritage blood test. This is
Sorry, I'm reading his backstory right now.
Yes.
I am reading his backstory, and I don't think that shit, because I know that Cullen would have told me everything. From what I understand, Cullen told me everything.
Yes. For additional background, Colin has absolutely no idea about any other family other than his father and mother.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. Colin has told me everything about his family. And if he says that he doesn't know about any other family, then I truly believe that he doesn't know about any other family.
Yeah, I mean, that's totally fine, but that doesn't mean that he's still not on the list. This is the issue. It doesn't matter if he knows or not. If he is blood related, he's on the list. Which means that he has to go through a couple of extra signatures, but we have to make sure he's actually on the list. And it's, catch-22 at this moment in time. So, what we're going to have to do is we're going to need to drag him down here to HQ, put him in front of a couple of necromancers, have a blood sample, And yeah, they'll use that blood to kind of see his entire heritage for like the last 100 generations. It depends on how strong the necromancer is.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to.
So yeah, if you could pass that along to Cullen, I'd appreciate it, because if we can't get anywhere, because the thing is that if Papa finds out that I've let people into the Dominion without full vettings, he is actually going to kill me. Like, this is gonna be worse than when I broke Dorn free from the Nefunth that one time. Like, I'm gonna be bound in that well, I can't even go to the house anymore, they're demoing it. Long story short, I'm gonna be like under lock and chain for like 5 years.
Yeah.
As much as I know that he is a good, genuine guy, and he's just a little bit flirty and funny, he's just trying to be cute and everything, I understand that. But I have to know if he's on this list. I've only just started to get some independence from my family recently. Well, not the last couple of weeks, that's been another issue entirely. I really don't want to lose this, and he's not worth losing that.
Okay. I'll bring him in.
Great, thank you.
If anyone that he listens to, it'll be me, because he's not going to listen to anyone else, especially you guys. Like as much as you're important and powerful, he doesn't trust as far as he could throw you.
She kind of scoffs. She kind of scoffs at the powerful bit.
He could throw you pretty far too. So it's
Yeah, well, he's got to try and catch me first. I appreciate it, thank you, Mallius. It's starting to get a little bit desperate at this time. We're really struggling to get information on everyone. Drac has been the cleanest. He's been the easiest. Like, holy shit.
Monks are weird.
Dragonborn are weird.
Yeah. I'll be sure to tell him.
Great, thank you. Right, I should probably go get you kitted out now for heading out to see Pethus then.
Right, we need to do that.
Yeah, so, okay, Tan, you be good, I'll be back in a moment. I'll be good, I'll be so good. Yay! Pet. Pets!
Oh, sorry, I was writing shit down. He would, yeah.
Alright, thank you, Tan. Right, maybe I just follow me once you finish your notes.
Okay, Control C. Okay. Alright. Where are we going?
Alright, just follow me. As you leave the room and you pass this office, you can hear a lot of shouting. Mostly whimpering from 2 meals.
Of course. Ignore that.
Hi Zay, can you help get everything back, please? Oh.
But of course, buddy, of course.
The ring? Oh yeah. Yeah, here you go. Gives the ring back.
Takes the ring back, gives you back all your weapons.
Have a pleasant day. Oh, are you stepping out, man?
I'm just going down the hall for a little bit. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, this way. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Oh, he's gonna really kill me. Knock. Tentatively pokes her head in. I need to go in and reveal that token. You poke your head in. And there is a gentleman there. Maybe I should double check.
Ah, yes. Human male. Love that name.
Hi, Keith! I got a request. Sorry, it's last minute. Really, really sorry.
Dare I ask, my lady?
Yeah, I need this one kitted out to go in front of Pethus.
I presume I have a few days. Do I have 2 days?
Tonight?
My lady, why should I string you up?
Because I'm cute and adorable, and Papa will kill you if you do.
Touché. Very well. Fine. Oh, need to. Nope. Looks you up.
Looks you up and down.
This is gonna be a full works, isn't it?
Yeah, just a little bit. Don't worry about the jewelry.
What is that supposed to mean?
Like, just go with the flow. Trust me, I'm already enough trouble as it is.
Blair.
He's just saying that he's got to do a full outfit, that's all. He's just trying to see if he can salvage anything.
Let's see, well... well, we can certainly... No, none of this is salvageable. Dear, what is that gold thing on your belt? Jeez, dear, that will have to go.
That
no,
stays.
no, that stays. That has to stay.
But...
It stays.
It stays.
Just trust me, it fucking stays, okay?
Very well, I shall... very well. Right. Let's get him kitted out then.
Drags. Starts measuring you up. I am so sorry. This is gonna take, like, a lot of time for them. You're gonna have to, like, stay here until they're ready. I'll be back later. Again, don't worry about jewelry. I've got stuff sorted for that. Surely his earrings can pass.
We can call them a family heirloom. It's fine.
Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you. Sorry, Mallius. I'll be back later. Sorry.
Okay.
That girl is going to put me in an early grave.
I feel like she's gonna put me in a grave.
Then you are more sensible than me. Hello, Socks.
Oh, hello. In character Socks.
Well, let's try and get you fitted out. I'm sure you can... We'll get a stool for you and we'll, How are you with needles, by the way?
If you don't poke me with them, that's fine.
That's it. You won't get poked as long as you don't move around.
Alrighty.
Mallius, stand still.
The hours begin to tick by. Slowly but surely. You're up and down, left and right. They're certainly not making it easy. It's, you're surrounded by the world of machines as he's got basically his entire team now working on this to try and get this done in time because, hey ho, he was only given, like, 6 to 9 hours to actually, get an entire outfit made and fitted.
Nice.
Bless this poor man, he does eventually begin to get shit sorted for you. And then, after a couple of hours...
What? Hello? Wait a minute, I can't actually see this.
Hang on,
It's a question mark on my screen. Like the pop out is a question mark.
Yeah, give it a minute to... If it doesn't load, I'll post it in thingy.
There we go. What? Hello?
Oh dear.
I'm gonna murder you. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Why? Why do you do this? Why do you do this to yourself?
I'm doing this for everyone. Relax.
Oh my god.
Everyone...
Oh my god.
There we go. I'll post actual proper full art later.
Please just post it. Yes? Bro?
Where is it? I need to go back to PC.
Why is he so handsome? He's so handsome.
He's fucking Mallius, of course he's handsome. The hours tick by, and then Promethea finally walks back in. Hi, sorry. I'm back. Sorry, I had shit to do. Oh, that's pretty good. I just need to get you some actual jewelry shit. Hang on. She walks on over and unhooks a couple of gold bands from her horns, and she starts like reaching up to clamp them on yours.
Oh, shit. All right. I kind of like kneel down and try to like make it easier.
Yeah, sorry. She's very particular. If you don't walk in with at least some gold on you, she kind of blows you off a little bit.
Is this sufficient, my lady?
This is wonderful. Thank you. I'm so sorry. I will bring cookies tomorrow.
Coffee? Cookies?
Yes, absolutely. Any cookie you want.
All is forgiven.
Are these mirrors?
Yes.
Okay, Mallius would walk over and look at himself in the mirror, and do a little he holds out he does a little like turn around like, oh my god, what is how what?
Darsharo Wolf whistles in your head.
No, he does. Imagine Mallius doing the whole like, shut up. Oh my god! It's like Mallius is too humble to do like he is flabbergasted. Like for the longest time, Mallius was only wearing like the clothing that was on his back. Like he would find other things, but like that is wild. Okay, well.
Alright, well, definitely presentable. The Pethos will certainly at least enjoy it. Yeah, forgive me. They are silks and everything, so they are very particular with outfits. It's really annoying.
Well, I hope so. Because this is... he's still staring at himself in the mirror. This is insanity.
I've got the charges, don't worry. You can keep that, so that you can use that for formal wear if you have missions that need it.
Oh. Okay. He's entranced. He's like he's still flabbergasted. He's like he almost isn't paying attention right now.
She kind of rolls her eyes a little bit.
This is no legitimately Mallius hasn't had like anything like this. Like this is wild to him.
Alrighty, Ma has already set off for Petha, so she's gonna kind of warm everything up a little bit for us. Let's go grab a cart.
Yeah, okay.
Shoves.
What? Oh, sorry.
Are you with us?
Oh, sorry. This is all very new to me.
She laughs, shaking her head.
All of this is very new to me.
Don't worry, you'll get used to it eventually.
I don't think I will. And I'm gonna walk out the door.
Alrighty, so let me just grab you two and we'll just bloop down onto the street. Down onto the thingy. Alrighty. Alrighty, we'll just use this one. This will get us up there faster. Bonk.
Mallius once again sits down at the very like as close to the bottom as possible.
Prometheus just sits on the bench, but she understands.
Like Mallius is not dealing with he's not gonna play a game of Temple Run right now. So I'm just gonna
I really use like Temple Run, isn't it?
Like he's not gonna do Temple Run right now, so you know what? He's just gonna sit at the bottom. It's like not dealing with it.
Right, hang on. Need to do this. Wait for this map to load. Give it a second. Sorry. There we are. Right. I need to get over paste you guys, and then I need to BRB 2 seconds.
Okay, cool. This is a good time for me to go to the bathroom. Be right back.
Perfect. Right, I will start to bring people over. Right, Soxy Poo, you're coming with me. Nice. Right. Let me get my thing. Alright. The cart rumbles through the cavernous warrens once more, edging upwards as it barrels down the tunnels. It begins to make a steady spiral up, the low roof beginning to rise above you. Minecarts pass by like blurs, the sounds of angry or joyous laughter coming and fading just as fast. The cart slows, the tunnels now lit with an ethereal fire rather than crystals. The cart stops at a small platform, the small room barely big enough to hold a dozen people. A cage divider separates the room from a tiny box beyond, decorated with wooden planks and marble trim. Promethea leads you into this room, pushing back the metal divider. It crumples and folds, allowing you both to step upon the small room. With an automatic reaction, she closes the cage behind her without looking. Raising her hand to several runes beside it, she touches one. The room rumbles before the little box begins to rise, the air thick with magic. A minute passes, only the two flickering flames giving any light. Finally, a new room appears, another cage of diamond shapes separating you from the room beyond. But the room is plain and clean. There appears to be nothing in here apart from a single door. Promethea slides the metal gate away, beckoning you onwards. As she closes the gate, the room behind you begins to descend, and only an odd wooden base remains behind. Alrighty, welcome to the Inner Sanctum, I guess.
Oh. Okay. He is visibly more like terrified now. Like this is oh no, this is very okay.
Right. Couple of things about Inner Sanctum. Don't be fooled by the security. This place is just as dangerous as the slums, as much as Papa would think it's not. It's easier to impersonate a noble person than it is to impersonate a poor person. So, as long as you smile, you keep going on your way, no one's gonna bother you. I mean, sure, stop and take a look at the sights, but, like, don't stop and chat to people. You have no idea who you're talking with. Especially with me, since I am a friend. Thus, people will be kind of calling out to me, but I'll just have to wave and walk by. Unfortunately, political power is based on the word of people's tongues, and I don't need my family hating me anymore.
Alright.
Alright,
Well,
so she holds out her arm. Shall we?
After you, my lady. I'm gonna go. I think you should probably
You
move
wanna
us both.
You want me
You
to
should
move
probably move us both. It'll be easier.
Alrighty, let me do this a little bit here. Stepping free from the tiny room, you hear the nearby sounds of music and dance. The air is electric with activity. Streets are lit with powerful ethereal flames. Trees coat the avenues, casting welcoming shadows during the summer heat, and fantastical decorations with little lights of magic dancing through the canopy. Nearby, you see a bustling street of noise, of light, favor. All the buildings are built of, like, well-trimmed marble.
I'm going to DM you something.
Okay.
1 second.
I'm not gonna do that.
Not really though, but you know, it's fine.
Alrighty. As you begin to enter out onto the main street of what appears to be the main street of the Inner Sanctum, it's as if you have stepped through a portal. Lights sparkle in all directions, faint balls of colour flicker between reality and imagination. Pinpricks of light like little fireflies dance through the air. The sweet smell of blossoming trees smothers any scent from the sea. All around you, people sit or dance or meander around the streets, neither looking to rush nor to care. Restaurants and cafes hold their doors wide open, waiters bustling drinks and meals in a feverish rush. People garbed in fine silks and cottons, satins and chiffon twirl around, not even bothering to heed to anyone in their way. Why would they? They are the pinnacle of society. The lesser move for them. You see the stores as you meander down the streets, among the merry and the drunk. You pass a jeweller's, and Zarmenos spare us. There isn't a thing in there below 4 platinum. The swell of food and drink is beyond anything you have ever seen. Even feasts back home never had anywhere near as much or as extravagant. The buildings are of the purest marble, all pieced together with master craftsmanship. This is the kind of like one of the main streets of the Inner Sanctum. During the day, it's quite busy with traffic. There's lots of carriageways that go up and down. But during the night, all carriageways are diverted down other streets and things, and it basically turns into a massive party basically every night. It's a bit wild.
Yeah, this seems like a pretty large marketplace.
Yeah, this is where most of the fine jewelers sell all their goods. All the weavers, the blacksmiths tend not to be on the street. The hammers are too loud, but they have their display shops here instead. Kind of annoying if you need to go get stuff repaired, but I wouldn't recommend coming here. It's way too expensive. They quoted me like 500 gold just to get my rapier repaired one time. It was cheaper to buy a new one.
Blinks and pour.
Mallius, I'm gonna be honest, if you need anything, just say. Like, I have so much money and I have nothing to spend it on. I try. Nobody lets me spend it.
God. Mallius, I think Mallius is taking off the marching a lot, and I don't want anyone spending money on me ever.
Yeah, I've noticed that. Oh, hang on, let me just do this. I need to do this really quick, because, oh yeah, they're all visible. Awesome. Just in case. Oh yeah, we're just coming up to it now. Alrighty, time for the big zoom out. Whoop! Here we go. The wide street opens up, a massive area filled with decorative lanterns, connected to a towering fountain. The streets are clean, but you can tell it's been washed just hours ago, for the cracks are still damp. Dead ahead, towering lighthouse of marble, gold, and crystalline fire. The white flames flickering like a wildfire at the top. The light is almost blinding, had the hardened shell of scale surrounded it not dampen it. Manors of grand design dawn the streets, towering 5 or 6 floors, some more, some less, but each is surrounded by a thick wall of marble and magic. You spy guards patrolling, but these are not city guards. They wear different armour from each other, and only patrol around one manor in particular. To the southwest, you spy a towering building, almost a miniature lighthouse with a sprawling building beside. It shimmers with the moonlight and basking in the sound of the crashing waves. Yeah, this is basically the heart of the Inner Sanctum at this point. All the family mansions kind of like are here, and then they branch off the 2 main streets to the side here. Why they put us all together, I don't know. It's really bad. I suppose it's to make us be friends with people. Kind of why we're allies with the Pethas, because they're basically next door neighbors.
Mallius is kind of taking it all in. This is a culture shock.
Oh, you don't know the half of it, Mallius. I mean, just for scale, this is the size of the fucking fountain compared to these guys.
Yeah, this is wild. Like I'm looking at this fountain. This fountain's like huge and
Alright, we're almost here. Just let me do the talking until we get inside. Well, once we're inside, we can relax. The guards could be a little bit sticky. But they'll see your can mark, they'll know you're a friend to us, and we're expected, so it should be okay.
Mallius does the whole zipper thing and like zipper thing on his mouth and throws away.
She laughs and because she has her arm looped in yours, she'll kind of like tug you down the street.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening, sirs. My apologies.
My lady friend Thos, hello, we've been expecting you. I presume this is your +1?
That's a good way to put it, yes. I presume my mother is already here?
The High Lady friend Thos is indeed here, yes. She is with the High Lady at this time.
Wonderful. We'll head straight up there then. We don't want to keep her, the High Lady and Lord waiting.
Certainly not.
Unlocks gate. As you pass by these guys, you do notice that they do have at least one hand exposed. And there is a mark upon them. Let me grab that asset for you.
Here we go.
I need one. Let me go into fires and there we go.
That's the
yeah, that's the Amic one. Hang on.
That's the Pethis one, right?
Yeah, that's the Pethis one. Let me get rid of that one. That's got the Amic markings on it.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Right. I have a description here. Yes. You pass by the gates with little difficulty. The guards bowing as you pass. The grass is finely trimmed, each bush and tree moulded to a particular shape and style. The towering structure is decorated with balconies and large windows. You can spy a dome of glass above the main entrance hall. The guards are everywhere where you look. And yet, you feel as if there are eyes on you that you do not see lurking within the shadows. These gentlemen, well, they'll bow, and then they will open the door. I need to go into the master copy for this. Nope. Oh.
Oh.
And the door opens and you head on in. And as you walk in, you see this gentleman. An elderly man in a fine and a well-tailored suit stands by the door, clearly expecting you.
My lady, it's too good to see you. It's been too long.
Oh, it's been a very long time. Thank you, Denkins. How are things?
Very well. The High Lady has been expecting you. She's very, very excited. It has been a while since you last saw her collection, and she's, as usual, eager to show it off.
Yeah, she always is. Are they upstairs?
But of course, allow me to show you the way. The hall is brutally cold at this time. We'll get you somewhere a little bit warmer.
Mallius isn't phased at all by any cold. So,
of course.
Mallius isn't just there. He's vibing right now.
Pristine marble greets you as you pass through the doors. Decorative plants and vases the size of you and delicately placed around the room. Tapestries from faraway lands on the walls. Paintings of strange sights. One painting sends a shudder through your lamp. A desert lies before the viewer, the sky cloudless, and yet there appears to be a city of alabaster and gold upon the horizon. Upon every horizon. It almost feels as if it's curling upwards, smothering the sky as if it were directly above you, and yet the sky is brilliant blue, and the sun is shimmering. A grand marble staircase creeps ever upwards, branches upon the next floor leading ever upwards. Doors hug the walls, all closed to keep heat in. That painting is over here, by the way.
It's over here. Oh,
Uh-huh.
here.
Yep.
That's not for now. I gotta go somewhere else.
Knock, knock, knock.
My ladies, my lords, the young friend Throst is here with her lord.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful! See them in, please, please, see them in. You step in. And this is the scene that you see. Right, let me get the description for this one. A plush carpet scrunches below you, revealing a warm room of half marble and half wooden walls. A sweet incense flavours the air with a gentle floral scent, brilliant lights illuminating the room as if daylight. The furniture is waxed and polished, and everything is spotless. You spot the High Lady Frenthrah seated next to an older woman, with blonde hair that normally would look grey on somebody of her age, but perhaps she has had it coloured at some point. And adorns and silks that certainly look like they cost more than a couple of platinum for. Beside them, you see a young woman of auburn hair in a very prominent dress. She's clearly dressed up for the night. She looks over to the door, has a taut smile for Promethea, but her eyes kind of flick over to you curiously. On the other couch, you see an elderly man of greying hair. He holds a wormly smile, and he watches on with curiosity. But beside him, the son of the family that you can guess.
No.
Sits up very, very, very straight, and his eyes are only one place. Promethea will creep closer to you, and she'll mutter in Infernal. You thought Colin was bad? You're about to meet something far worse.
The Mallius's first instinct would be to put his like his fingers on his temples, but he resists. He resists, and he mutters in infernal. Lords have mercy. Lords above have mercy. And this is just.
Promethea bows as she enters the room. My lady, hello.
I do the same.
Promethea, darling! Oh, you look so well! Is that the silk I got from across the sea? It is, yes. How is it? No, please, I need to know. Like, they want to offer me a massive shipment. I have to know. Just what is it like? Oh, it's wonderful. It's unfortunately we've had to put an extra lining on the bottom of it though. Why? Static. Right, well, apparently they're not anti-static. Well, I'm going to have a word with them. Plonks down in a huff. Hello, my darling. Please take a seat. Thank you, mother. Plonks you down on the sofa.
Okay, well, I'm gonna stay here. Pulls at the collar a little bit.
Now, who is your adorable friend? I forget. You must forgive me, Vivienza. I keep forgetting your people can be blue. As can I sometimes. It's been a while since I've been to the north. It's not bad. It must be fine. It must be good in the winter. Don't have to wrap up so much.
Was that an invitation for me to actually say my name? Because Mallius is
an invitation to talk. Promethea.
Mallius is. Does Promethea do a little nudge thing on me?
She has her tail wrapped around your tail, and she'll squeeze whenever she tells you it's okay to talk.
All right. Well. My name is Mallius Amenderos, my lady.
Oh my goodness! Oh, welcome to Reda. Viv was saying that you came over from Atona recently. How are things over there? It's been a while since I visited.
Well, oh God, they're doing all right.
Oh, I can understand. I've heard that the rifts are beginning to stir. The northern tribes must be quite concerned.
Yeah, they are. It's you know how it is with those with the portals and such. Things are they can be a little bit finicky. Gotta look at you gotta you gotta keep a close eye on them, else they start to go out of control, and then everyone is doomed. But you know, hard work is how it.
Oh,
never.
such indeed. Oh, those gates. They're lovely to look at. We saw some in the capital. We saw the gate that goes directly to Asmodeus's castle. Oh my goodness, such a glorious thing. But my goodness, how do you open the damn thing? It was like 7 stories tall.
You have to. I have to. My apologies. I am not that skilled. I do not know. It is above my pay grade, to say the least.
Mallius works with slightly smaller portals, so he's not quite at the council levels of strength yet.
Oh, but of course he is young yet. He is young, of course. My apologies.
I'm sorry. Out of character.
Ah, yes, indeed. Silly person. So, Promethea, darling, you look exquisite.
Her tail kind of sags, does a little bit of an annoyed twitch. Thank you, my lord. It's very flattering, thank you. She sends a look to her mother, like, please God help me. She just smiles. So, what brings you to Reda then? Promethea, we're gonna squeeze your tail.
Yes, I'm, actually interested in your, I've been looking for some, a Horn of the Celestials, and Promethea has told me, that you have quite the collection.
Oh, my pride and joy. Oh, after my children, of course, I can't forget my children. Yes, mother, we do exist, believe it or not. Of course, my apologies, my darling, my apologies. Yes, I am so proud of my collection. It's so hard to come by new ones these days. I do not know if the Celestials are making warlocks anymore. It's so rare to find them. Dorsharo coughs in your mind, muttering under his breath.
Yeah, it's quite interesting to say the least. I've God, how am I gonna play this off? Oh fuck.
Let's have some fun. Let's work that charisma.
I am terrible. Like, me marching is terrible at lying. All right. How am I gonna play this off?
For reference, if you're ever unsure, Promethea is here to give you advantage if you feel like you need it.
Yeah. Well, I've read quite a bit about the celestial warlocks and such, and honestly, I've tried to I've been trying to find these things, and like they have eluded me because they're as you probably know, few and far between.
Oh, I know the pain so well. I tried to get a horn last week that came on the market, but it was just swept away before I could get anywhere. Oh, I was heartbroken. It was intact! Oh, that was such a beautiful horn. It was like 7 foot long. Oh, it was wonderful.
Mallius is very, like, he in his mind, he's like, he's talking to, like, in his mind, he goes, they can be 7 feet long. They could be that big. I thought there was like the size of, like, I don't know, a sheep's horn. Like what?
You feel Dorsharo smile, and he leaves you to suffer.
Oh no. Oh, I didn't know. I had no idea they can be that large. Those that big. 7 feet.
Oh, yes, of course. I think the largest we've ever seen is 12.
Mallius coughs a bit. 12. Oh.
It was a... We unfortunately cannot. That horn in particular is actually within a celestial temple across the sea. Not available for collectors, I'm afraid.
Oh, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yes, but the largest in collections is about 9. I think there's a 10-footer somewhere, but we're not sure. Once they go into private collections, it's very hard to keep track of them all.
See.
Oh, but there was this one time. Oh, they come out so rarely. Like, you'll be lucky to find a horn twice a year if you're lucky. And even then, there's no guarantee that you'll get it.
God. What am I gonna say? Oh, fuck. At this point, Mallius would call in for backup because I don't think he's getting. I think Mallius is going to wants to physically see the horns, and it's like he's uncomfortable speaking anymore in front of them.
Promethea kind of senses your unease, kind of like her tail kind of pats yours in a kind of attempt to try to comfort you. Why don't we actually show him? I think that might be a more entertaining idea. Wonderful idea! Oh, that is wonderful! Absolutely! Come here, young man. Flop!
Okay.
Drags you.
Right.
Drags.
Right.
My lady. Oh no, my mother. Oh,
Promethea, allow me.
Thank you, my lord. That would be nice. Diddy. Your pardon, my lord, my lady. We shall return shortly.
Mallius is kind of like being dragged, and he's looking back. He's looking back a little bit. Help!
Promethea's kind of got like the same help look on her faces. He's basically like. He's holding her arm like he normally would, but his hand is like clenched on her wrist.
Oh no. That is.
Here are my adorable darlings right here. Here. Sturdy sandstone clicks below your feet. An unusual stone for the area. And all around you, cases upon cases of horns of the purest snow and gold. The room appears to see daily use, for the stone appears to begin to wear in the active areas. Small plants scent the air like a sweet spice. The odd non-horn ornament here or there. Horns of all shapes and sizes. Horns as tall as you. Horns as small as your pinky. All forms from pristine to shattered to pieces. And yet every piece is carefully displayed. Upon each of them, a script can be seen, an elegant flowing text like light through a window. Ah, these are my darlings. They're so beautiful. I love this room. I need to get more light in here. They shimmer in sunlight, you see. Above you, there's like a massive glass dome. At midday, they all glow shimmering white. It's beautiful.
Wow. Like, Mallius is looking around. He's just... like a gasp, how many? And how many are these in total?
Oh, I have a few more since Promethea last visited. Yes, I'm up to 413 now.
Oh, and what is Dosharo's reaction to that?
He kicks something, and his lamp. The lamp kind of rattles as a result.
I hold the lamp very the lamp. I try to like hold it a little bit like closer.
Ah, yes, they're so wonderful. Please, feel free to have a look around. Yes, of course we will. We absolutely will. Tail slap.
I'm gonna come back and grab her arm.
What? Thank you so much.
Of course.
He looks very annoyed.
Yeah. So what do I see? Like,
You look upon the cases. You find lots of horns in here. These ones appear to be intact. Most of the ones in the cases here appear to be broken in some description. Some might have a minor crack. But there's others that literally look like they've been shattered like crystal glasses.
okay, Mallius would attempt to. Is there a way for does the Charles see what I see?
Yes.
Mallius would be attempting to scan the room, and if the Charles sees anything, like it is blatantly obvious that's the one. That's a good one. I want the Charles to immediately like point me in the direction.
The Cheryl will scan the room, and then after a few moments, you feel him shudder.
I whisper to Promethea over there. Point.
Let's head over then, and hopefully he stays
I'm gonna.
up there.
I'm going to attempt. I'm gonna be like looking around, like I'm gonna be like perusing it, like it's as if I'm in a museum. I'm just like, oh, that's interesting. That looks cool. That's. I'm gonna be walking around like this, like, oh, that looks nice. It's like over here. Oh, these are
tiny.
No, these are small. Like look at the size of that one over there. Look at the size of that one over there.
What the hell would use that? I can barely see that one.
That thing is probably like you can barely see that one. Like it's like a small one. It's like, but that one over there is huge. Look at this.
A Goliath, maybe.
Yeah, that was the first thing in my mind. And over here, all of these ones seem to be out of the case, right?
Yes, these ones are actually on open display. These ones.
These are all like I would assume cracked, shattered, something along those lines.
Most of these have like small cracks. They're intact, but they are cracked.
What am I looking at right here? Like, what are these things in this box?
This is a peculiar case, actually, as you stare upon it. There is only one horn in here. The glass, as you look at it, seems slightly warped for some reason. The horn is also unlike any of the others you had seen before. The others are all gold and white, or a mixture of swirls with this elegant text. But this horn has ignin on it.
Has ignin?
Yes.
Ooh.
Also, I want you to do perception.
Perception?
Uh-huh.
Oh my...
Even with Promethea, it's gotta be a little bit difficult. The shape looks really familiar. Really, really familiar. You stare at this horn, and there are rubies on this one. The others don't have any kind of jewels on them at all, but this one is definitely different.
How red is it?
It's fire red, like a wildfire red. Promethea will approach the case curiously, and as she kind of like reaches up to get quite close to the glass, she kind of shirks back a little bit, going, "Oh fuck, that's hot."
Is the glass like, is it hot to touch?
You touch the glass, you can feel the warmth, but the burn never comes. Promethea, however, as she kind of like puts her hand over it, she's actually shying away as if, and her hand is starting to go a bit pink from the heat. And inside your mind, Cheryl is having a bit of a heart attack here. Why is this here? Why? How can... No, why?
What's going on?
Mallius, this is Summer's horn.
What? Like, the Summer would okay. What race was Summer?
You don't know. You do not know. You've not asked. But you can only assume potential of some humanoid of some kind, potentially human or elf or some kind of mixed race, because the city is very old. You don't actually know what comes and goes.
But like when I found the lamp, was it bones down there? Like did I assume
bones.
Bone? So yes. So it did not have any horns of that nature. Like on the like I would assume no horns on that. So there wouldn't be like.
For clarification, that corpse was not Summer. Summer has been dead hundreds of years.
The corpse was not Summer. Summer has been dead hundreds of years. Okay.
Yes. That corpse was his previous warlock, your direct predecessor.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I whisper to Promethea and Infernal, he is freaking the fuck out.
Why? What's so special about this horn?
It's the first warlock. His.
Oh.
The reason why he's out of here in the first place. Out of there in the first place.
Mallius.
It's hers.
Mallius, you do not understand. Summer was buried with her horn. Why is it here?
It was exhumed? He is talking out loud at this point.
Exhumed from where, though? A moment. There's usually paperwork with these sorts of things. Let me go pester the lady. My lady! I don't think I've seen this one before. Oh, that one. Oh, goodness. Oh, that one's been giving me nothing but heartache. Oh, goodness. I paid so much money for a scam. Look at this thing. Can't even get near it.
Mallius, is it you guys, you cannot physically like touch this glass right here?
Oh goodness, no, it'll burn you before you even get anywhere near it. I was told it was a horn of the Celestial, a rare horn of the Celestials that came from across the sea. But goodness knows, I don't know where. I certainly have the paperwork. I'd have to look through everything in detail, but when it came, I was heartbroken. It came in this case that was enchanted to prevent fire. It was awful. Nobody can go near it.
I'm very interested in this horn, actually. I would like to know more information about it. If you wouldn't mind bringing the paperwork, this is intriguing. Mallius is staying like at the distance that Promethea is. Like he's not getting near the case yet.
Yes.
He is playing his cards close.
Murpug, a moment if you would. Oh, my darling son, would you keep everything in order while I go?
Of course, mother. Of course. Everything would be nice and handy as it is.
Gulp.
Oh, such a wonderful son, isn't he? Very well. Give me a moment. Whisper. Sulks. My daughter, please forgive me a moment. She dips out of the room.
So, kind of squeezes in. Dunk. So, you're from, Atona, then?
Yeah.
Glowers.
Yes, that's true. I am from Atona.
Wonderful. So, you two are known each other long, then?
A little while, yes. We've been pen pals for a little while.
Oh, pen pals, I see. So you two are, nudge.
Well, it's,
Her cheeks are going pink.
It's complicated, but I need to choose my words very carefully here. Let's just say that for now it's complicated. We're not attempting anything. If that's what you're insinuating.
That's all I needed to know. Sweetheart, I need you to come with me.
Let me go, you son of a cunt! I'm gonna kick you. I swear I am going to. I'm gonna throw you out a fucking window in a second here.
Darling, darling, darling! It's gonna be just
Right, come on. I swear to everything. She's now swearing heavily in Infernal.
I say, I'm sorry.
She screams back in Inferno, I am going to kill you, and you're going to have to pay for this.
So at this point, now that everyone is thoroughly distracted, I am putting my hand on the. I am looking at the door. And I am putting my hand on the glass, and I'm like I am what can I do in like an Arcana check or something like
Arcana with advantage.
Arcana with advantage. Oh my fucking god, bro!
You put your hand.
Why are my skill checks like so bad?
You put your hand upon the glass. You put your hand on the glass. For some reason, unlike Promethea, you can actually like touch the glass, and it's cool to touch. There's no hot aura that you can feel.
Mm-hmm.
Something seems to resonate with you, but that horn shape still bugging you. Deja vu, major deja vu.
This is too much for me to. This is too much for Colin to. Not Colin. Wow. Fucking. This is too much for Mallius to like I may be a little bit distracted from this.
Promethea is still like swearing. Promethea is swearing heavily in Infernal, and then all of a sudden the tail has enough. It wraps around this man's waist. He gets hefted off the ground. Dung. Cunt sucking motherfucker, god fuck. I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm gonna kill both of you. Both of you. I swear to God.
I am.
Promethea, darling, I am not gonna wash my tongue, mother. Absolutely not. Fuck you. She just starts laughing. Hello. Oh, son, did something drop on the floor?
Yes, mother. Sorry, just hit my head. I'm sorry. The Promethea and I were just about to go have a talk in another
room. Why don't, my fair lady, why don't you, look after my son for a moment? I get the feeling that, Lady Promethea is getting a little bit, upset. Oh, I'm more than upset, don't you fucking worry about it. Ah, my young lord, if you would come here for a moment.
Oh, but my lady friend, I was not asking. Yes, my lady, of course, my lady. Yes, my lady, my apologies, my lady.
I'm just gonna go over here, thanks. Bung. Ah, very well. Now that my son has been seen to, here is some of the paperwork for this particular fake of this.
Did she say fake?
Yeah.
Oh god. Okay. I look at I take the paperwork out of her hands.
Mallius was not touching the glass when she arrived. He was definitely like standing behind.
Yep.
I read through the paperwork. What does it say?
You read through the paperwork. This horn has traveled many, many, many hands. It doesn't seem to stay in one place for far too long. It has traveled over parts of... Let me actually go into the world map, actually. That'll be easier.
Do you want me to...
Yes, pop over to the world map as well.
Okay.
So, the horn is currently here.
Where we are, yes.
Yep, the trail kind of goes up to here a little bit. Over a boat to here. Kind of dances around here, had a couple of sailors, boop, bounced over here to a sailor. Then was down here for a little while, came back up. The earliest entry that you can find is in this desert here.
Okay.
And that's as far back
Desert
as the record says.
It started in Tavlia and moved all over that continent over there.
Yeah, so it's been running around quite a lot on this side.
And then recently popped over here and it came down here.
Yes, so that would be when Pethis bought it. Tried it brought over and then down.
Does it say anything else about any other distinct information?
It has clear warnings that the horn cannot be touched. Even those with fire resistance have been known to be completely scalded by this. When there is a specialized case for this horn, which is the only thing that can actually survive its intense heat. Some scholars.
Which map is this? This is
we're back to Shimmering
Okay.
Square. Yeah.
Okay.
You read through the paperwork. The case is the only thing that can survive holding this horn for any length of time. Scholars have debated it as they've studied it that it could be potentially a horn of the plane of fire rather than a horn of the Celestials. Despite the fact that it looks like a horn of the Celestials, acts like a horn of the Celestials, they don't know if it acts like it, but they can only theorize it does because it looks very, very similar to them. But the fact that it's adorned with rubies that seem to flicker with fire on them, that there's ignin on it rather than celestial, which is what all the other horns have on it. They're not quite sure what this is. They're hesitant to call it a horn of the Celestials, but a lot of people desperate to get rid of it sell it as such.
Mallius is seriously debating just like touching the glass in front of the lady here.
I bought this horn for... I thought I was getting a bargain, and I've gotten a scam. Look at this! I thought it was a unique horn, but I suppose it was too good to be true. Why would it be jeweled? The Celestials don't care for jewels.
So, why do you still have it then?
Because I can't find another seller. I have tried endlessly, but it's just hopeless. I've already had to replace the glass 17 times. Its entire case has been replaced at least 5 times. It's nearly set the building on fire 7. It's just simply too dangerous.
At that point, in plain view of her, Mallius would attempt to put his hand on the glass.
You raise your hand to the glass and once more, it's cool to touch, even though it feels partially melted. Sir, you're gonna burn your hand. Just kind of takes your hand and then looks at your palm and sees that it is completely undamaged. How? Pray forgive. What magic have you weaved to do this?
Mallius, he would, I don't know. When I first got to this case, I just put my hand on the glass on like all the other ones. But when I saw Promethea, when I saw her attempt to, she was immediately like it was not fun for her. It's
Promethea kind of snorts in the background.
she has fire resistance. Like her specific tiefling, like her specific like
Clan.
my clan. Her specific clan is resistance, but mine, I don't know. Like I'm supposed to be cold resistant, but this is just not. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's just normal glass to me.
This is... She kind of takes back the papers and starts flicking through them. Oh, we've never seen this before. Well, surely the scholars would have found something like this. No, no, there's nothing here. They tried all the races. I do not understand what is going on.
If you wouldn't, I wouldn't. If no one else has been able to touch this, if the lady, if your lady would oblige, I would like to attempt to hold it.
She frowns a little bit, but you have her curiosity. She kind of takes a key out of her pocket and she'll pass it to you. Oh, perhaps you can unlock it. I cannot touch it. As soon as the key touches the lock, it will burn my hand.
I would if what you said is true and it has almost burned the house down multiple times. Please stand back.
She takes a couple of steps back now, kind of like her hand going to her throat, kind of worriedly now.
Mallius would he grabs the key, goes to the lock, and opens it.
As you unlock the case, the key remains cold in your hand, and the mechanism unlocks as if pristine by your touch.
I look at Evelyn. I look at her and I just shrug and it's like and I just open the case.
Her jaw drops.
I just open the case. Is there like a heat wave or something?
You feel nothing, but you can sense that you can see heat waves, like you know how that distortion in deserts, that kind of mirage effect. Yeah, you can see that happening, but you yourself are unaffected.
A few more steps.
Oh, please be careful.
I'm fine. I'll be okay. I
was more referring to my house, but yes, okay.
I will attempt to pick up the horn.
You pick up the horn with gingerly hands, tentatively touching it.
By the way, how big is this horn?
The horn is about actually I'll take measure here. Probably about 11 inches, 10 to 11 inches.
It's almost a foot. Okay, all right. Okay, all right.
You pick up the horn, and the heat wave stops.
Like everything stops? Like there's nothing left?
Yeah, it completely cools down. There's no hot air or anything anywhere.
Okay.
The fires within the rubies wink out.
What's going on in the Sharo right now?
Darsharo is in absolute fucking pieces. He is unresponsive.
I look. I examine the horn, like closely now.
With the horn now in your hands, it's actually you actually now recognize why you're getting the deja vu. It's the exact same shape as Dorsharo's horns.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to piece that together. Huh.
I take a step. I move closer to. I gingerly move closer to Evelyn. Do you feel anything? Any heat?
No, none at all.
I move closer.
No, still nothing. It's just normal room temperature. What did you do?
I held it.
But how? This thing has turned people to ash.
I am trying to not say anything about who I am.
Is this a tiefling thing that I don't know? Oh, you must forgive me. I don't know so much about your race.
I don't think so. This might be a me thing. I have no idea. I'm afraid to physically give this to you for you to hold because I'm afraid you're gonna burst into flame.
I think it would be best if I did not.
Which, yes.
She looks very flustered now.
If you wouldn't mind, I would like to take this with me.
She kind of stares. She's kind of like looking up and down, looking at the horn, looking at the case. It's still partially molten. Kind of looking around. It's just like
because I'm gonna be blunt here. I don't think this is gonna do you any good. Because if you said it yourself, you had to replace the case like 17 times. It almost burned your house down 7 times. You people who come near it get burned to ash. If this thing is too dangerous to be in your just here. If I'm the only one who's able to hold on to this, I think it's best if I take it with me.
Persuasion.
Come on, charisma.
She hums and haws. She looks very torn. Perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement then. I do not wish to put my family or my little babies here in danger. The horns are quite delicate, you see, without their warlocks.
And I'm also afraid of the greater area too.
From
what I felt, from what I saw, just opening the case itself let out a tremendous heat wave. And I think the only thing that's holding back this burning fire is my touch.
She kind of holds her chin with her hand and she goes, I think we can perhaps agree to a price, and then, yes, I would be happy to part with it. A discount, but, I am unsure of your position and finances.
I'll be right back.
But of course.
I'm gonna go over here.
Angry tail swishes.
I'm going. Yeah. I am going to.
She kind of glances over her shoulder before kind of keeping her eyes directly on this case.
Well, I have the horn.
Congratulations.
I'm
swish, swish, swish.
Sorry about that.
She openly glares over her shoulder.
I am not the best at words.
I would have thought a warlock would have a little bit more charisma than that. What do you want?
Here. I'm physically holding the horn in front of her. Do not touch it.
She kind of glances down at it. She kind of reaches a hand out, but she kind of just hovers over it. It doesn't feel hot to touch.
It let out a tremendous heat wave as soon as I opened that box.
She says.
But as soon as I grabbed it, it stopped. Nothing. They're willing to part with it
Rare
at
for
a discount. At a discount, no less, because this is way too dangerous to keep here.
She kind of glowers at you. And I suppose you want me to foot the bill. She crosses her arms and the tail is swishing slowly behind her.
How about dinner?
She drags in a deep breath. Fine. No Cullen, though.
No Cullen.
Very well. Let's head down then. Hello, my lady. I believe there was talk of finances in play. Yes, you must forgive me. Your friend is quite charismatic. Oh, is he? I never noticed!
Sweat.
I am going to learn banishment just for you, she says in Infernal.
Gulp.
She says again in Infernal, maybe you'll do what my papa did that one time and land in your patron's bathtub while he's in it.
I will.
Yes, so, now, I bought the horn for, what was it, 400 platinum, I believe? I think we can come to an arrangement. Yes, well, I'm not sure what you've learned from Mallius and his, apparently magical touch. So, give me a price. Where would you like to start? And we'll debate from there. Oh, well, if we include all the bother it takes to find a seller for this thing, and 200 platinum. 50? But I'll throw in that painting that's in my bedroom. You mean that one? Yes, that one. Oh. Oh. Oh, now you have me tempted, my dear. That is a very rare painting. Yes, I realize. Somebody definitely owes me something for that. How about it? Deal. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes, let's do that. Fantastic. We'll get all the paperwork and everything signed. And I'm certain you'll be very thankful for this, won't you?
Yes, I will. Immediately bows.
Swish, swish, swish. Very well. Let's go do paperwork and get coin and stuff exchanged. Blessedly, my home, she kind of glances to the balcony there. Thankfully it's in storage elsewhere. Oh, I was so relieved. I thought honestly that it had gotten blown up in the last explosion. Blessedly not. No. My room has avoided most of the damage, sort of. Yes. Oh, how was that wound happen? It's fine. She kind of holds up a hand and waves. It's fine. It's healing. Now let's do paperwork, shall we? She's kind of keeping her eyes very trained on her, and she's sweating a little bit. So let's go. Yes, just let's go. We will talk later. So yeah, wonderful weather recently. Oh yes, it's been lovely.
Okay, so they're fucking off, right?
Yes.
Okay, they're fucking off. I'm going to walk over here.
He's sulking.
Horn still in hand because I don't want to immediately go into the lamp with this damn thing. One of them's-
Did she agree to anything, sweetheart?
Yes, actually. We are, the horn is coming with me, and, Promethea agreed for 50 platinum and a painting in a room? Question mark?
Oh! Has she sacrificed that painting, has she? Oh, yes, it was a painting, you see, of the Feywild, actually. Quite rare to get half-decent paintings from the Feywild that actually predict some of the, there's this lovely tree, towering tree with prismatic flowers on it. Very, very rare painting. There are duplicates, but that was an original. Oh yeah, she was quite fond of it. So it was the first thing it's the first thing she stole, actually, she says in Infernal.
I say back in Infernal, I'm very grateful. And I do have a friend in Infernal. I do have a friend who has some did Achilles say that she went to the Feywild? She did say that, right?
Yes, she did.
I do have a friend who has some experience with the Feywild. I'll make sure to talk to her and see if I can make it up to Promethea.
She has a knowing look in her eye. Indeed, that little show certainly didn't go down with her well.
And Mallius is visibly worried, but they aren't here, so I wanted to come here to see this painting.
Yes, of course. So they are down in the hall.
Yeah, I was gonna come over here. I was gonna come over here, and I was gonna walk down here.
Down these ones. These ones go
this
up.
way. Okay, these stairs, and I'm gonna go walk over here to this painting.
You walk over to the painting. It's quite a large painting, and and it's yes, it's just a painting of a city of alabaster white and gold on golden roofs and domes.
Any check that I can make that makes like anything that I could do that would I don't know who painted this, where would this be from? Anything that I would
investigation.
Oh my fucking god.
You don't see anything on the painting itself, but blessedly, there is a small plaque at the very bottom. The painter is one Gerald Friendsire.
Gerald what?
Fren, by the way, is a very common tiefling start to a name. For example, Frenthos. So it's a... You know it's tiefling. You don't know if the painter herself is tiefling or married a tiefling, but a tiefling family of some description. It was painted about 150 years ago. And the location, from what you can see, is in the middle of the Canis Desert.
Okay. I assume that the Charles is too inconsolable right now to actually see anything.
Oh yeah, no, he is out of it. He is not responding to anything that you do.
Okay. I am very interested to learn more about this, but I think we need to I'm gonna see Is the father still around? Is he?
Oh yeah, he's still chilling in here. They're kind of like at the table here.
I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna come in here and open the door. And he's yeah. I'm gonna come over here and I'm going to sit down right here. Horn still in hand. And I think these two would notice I'm holding this damn thing.
Yeah. Oh goodness, is that troublesome horde? Oh, how are you not on fire, my dear boy?
Isn't it clear, Papa? I mean, just look at him. Shimmy.
A little bit well, honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I don't know. I was able to touch the glass, I was able to open the box, and I was able to grab it. And as soon as I did, all heat stopped. Everything. So I don't know. But the good lady of the house is willing to part with it, so might as well take it with me, since I believe it's a little bit too dangerous to be around here.
Oh goodness, yes, it was a terrifying night. It was our guards alert that woke us up in the middle of the night and said that the entire room was on fire. Blessedly, we were able to get it under control, but oh goodness, it was awful. We nearly lost a few horns that day. My wife was heartbroken.
It's terrible. I imagine that will be such a terrifying experience.
Oh, it was terrifying. There was so much smoke.
It is getting awfully crowded here. I am very uncomfortable. Good lord. When I came in to your estate, I saw this wonderful painting in the hallway downstairs.
Ah, yes, the City of Gold. Yes.
Could you please explain to me how what it is, because it's very interesting.
Ah, yes, it's a rare sight indeed. You normally have to use divination to be able to land there on purpose to see it on the dawn. It's most beautiful, a city of snow white as if painted that day by the gods. All the rooftops adorned in gold, jewels as far as the eye can see, desert sands, tornadoes of fire, wisps of wind. Ah, and the sway of the sea. Oh, you see so much, depending on where you are in the illusion.
Well, you've seen it yourself?
Oh yes, I made the trip out. I found that painting actually in one of the archives belonging to your southern tribes, your nomads within the desert.
I see. Which tieflings were those?
Oh goodness. Oh, let's see.
DM question.
Yes. So those tieflings in the desert. Let me actually open all the different races so I can remember how to pronounce the damn thing. So in the desert, just because it is a desert, it's all nomadic tribes down there.
Right.
Tieflin. So your nomadic ones are they're Ferna, I should say.
Fierna, okay.
Fierna. And also Mammon.
Fierna and Mammon.
Those are your nomadic Tieflin tribes.
Okay. All right.
Whereas Levistus and I'm gonna butcher this one. The Mephistopheles.
Mephistopheles.
That's the one, thank you. Yes, they are the most northern tribes. They're the ones that live along the rift edge.
Okay. Alright. That's interesting.
Oh, it's wonderful. I did see it once. Oh, your nomadic tribes are so wholesome and welcoming.
Just as background for you, you have run across the nomadic tribes before, because in your huff with the sorrow in the early days, you did actually wander into the desert because you didn't know what a desert was back then. You got a bit lost. You nearly died. It was the nomadic tribes that found you and helped you out.
Of course. Oh yeah. Oh yes. I had a little bit of run with my brethren over there too.
Oh, wondrous people, such a rich culture. I could not imagine being constantly on the move though, but with the sands and those monsters that look beneath, I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, you have to forgive me. It is way too hot for my particular.
Oh, of course. My apologies. I forget you Northerners are the ice tieflings.
Yeah, we are. Mallius creates a little ball of snow in his hand, a little ball of ice. It's a little bit colder.
Oh goodness. I used to be able to do a little bit of magic back in the day, but with my age it's become just a little bit too difficult to see the weaves too well. I still study it from time to time.
It's Mallius is listening. Nothing else really.
Yes, it must be so wonderful. Yes. Promethea kind of like sitting over here. She kind of looks over and sees what's happening. She's got a coy smile on her face.
My lady, you are. I am running out of couch.
She smiles with half with hooded eyes, and then stops running away.
Mallius falls to the ground. He's completely out of. He is. He's sitting over here now. Like he is. She has successfully squeezed him out of the couch.
Ralitha, leave the poor man alone. Goodness, control your hormones.
But Papa!
Do not make me come over there, young lady. She takes a huff on the chair. She is kind of silently giggling to herself. Very well. I think that's everything signed and sealed.
Voice changer.
Thank you, I was about to check that. That should be everything signed and sealed now. Yes, I will make sure that the painting is delivered in good stead. Now then, I do believe I should probably get Mallius out of here before your daughter decides to repeat what your son does with me. Very well. At least my daughter has a little bit more self-control. Yes, of course she does. Of course she does.
I'm just from here to here.
Thank you so much. I'll take the case and the paperwork as well, just in case. Wonderful. Yes, it's just here. If you require anything else, my dear, don't be afraid to come and visit. At least once I sell that painting, I'll be able to buy another couple of horns at least. Yes, of course you will. Because that's what you're always gonna do. In Infernal, just sell the fucking thing, rather than just, favorite painting in the whole world, yeah, sure, whatever. Mallius! But she says back a comment, I think it's time to leave.
Okay, sure. Bows. It's been a very nice evening, thank you. Right.
Thank you, my lord, thank you. My deepest apologies for the sudden and everything.
It is quite alright. It is getting a little bit late now, and well, no doubt my wife wants to rearrange the horn room again now that she actually has the space for it. She had to rearrange everything before because of this tiresome little thing.
Oh, don't worry, we'll take good care of it. Thank you again, my lady. We'll speak soon. No doubt my mother is still, keeping your son busy. I suggest you run. I'm gonna do that, thank you. Bye! Get the fuck out of here before he gets over here. I swear to God, I will kill you. And everyone you hold near and dear. Step out the door. The guards kind of like, see her strange smile, kind of bow, but they're not gonna say anything. And she Prometha kind of loops your arm with yours and then tugs you with a very meaningful look out back out the gate and around the corner. Oh, great! I was only assaulted twice. Wonderful, that's an improvement.
Thank you for this. I don't know what this means yet, but this is obviously important. He is inconsolable right now.
Yes, judging by how that lamp of yours was rattling in there, I can only guess what he's going through. I mean, I don't know the backstory, but obviously something has happened.
This is kind of important, and I want to get away from here as quickly as possible so that I can actually put this in here in the lamp.
Alright, I'll take you back down to HQ then. We'll take the side streets a little bit quieter. So she'll start leading you back up here. And around. Starts leading you down this street down here. And as she starts up to this street here, she kind of glances over her shoulder to this building here.
Oh, I almost forgot. Wound?
She kind of closes her eyes and she swaps to Infernal. You may have noticed I've not been sleeping so well. Right, I suppose I should be a little bit honest with you. There's a couple of reasons why we were eager to kind of have you join the Frentos Dominion, as it were. Long story short, I was attacked in my own bed by Vosai about a couple of weeks ago. The wound is healing, but slowly. Their poisons are quite nasty. Only reason I wasn't kidnapped was Rasfarn got a feeling. Came in to check on me. I was almost at a hidden hatch in my room that we didn't know about. Somehow he survived, with a sword being jammed through his chest. Not quite sure how Dragonborn work, but I'm thankful for it.
I look over, like, do I see all of this from the road?
Oh, you look at this building, it looks like absolute shit. And you hear a lot of Infernal being spoken in and around here. And there's a lot of noise and construction, and walls are tumbling down, and...
So, this isn't the fireball, then?
No. Long story short, this house used to be our previous families, who my father removed. The surviving children, one of them at least, has decided to make allies with one of the existing houses, the Vosai in this case, and has made it their personal agenda to see us killed, maimed, or otherwise tormented. The house, the foundations, everything has hidden hatches and back rooms and secret ways in and around that we just did not even know existed until I woke up with 3 guys on top of me. That was not in that sense, thank you very much. I had 2 daggers to my throat, a sword through my leg. She's glaring. She's glaring.
I don't know. I'm still.
So, my father initially wanted to do controlled demo parts of the house and then rebuild. Unfortunately, apart from the construction noise keeping us up all night, because although we have silent spells, this also means that we can't call for help. We can't know if people are coming for us. Unfortunately, the construction has actually allowed the Vosai even more opportunities to come at us. My little niece almost died. She's 3. That was a lovely sight. Essentially, we're under heavy assault from the Vossai, and Papa has just made the unanimous decision to completely demolish house foundations and at least 3 levels of the warrens below it, just in case. Terraformers are due in any day now. It's going to be really annoying. But blessedly, we're sleeping in hidden rooms in Brentros HQ.
Okay. Well.
So, yeah, you kind of join the Dominion? Because we need numbers. Basically, if the Vossai decide to go into open war with us, we just have to go, well, our forces are bigger than yours, and it might be enough to kind of put them off going open warfare on us.
Well, if you're being hunted right now, might as well not stay out in the open. Let's move.
Yeah, I have thought about using disguise, so they seem to know who I am regardless. It's hard times. I just wish I could sleep for a night. Just one night of sleep. The nightmares don't help.
I do not have the sleep spell.
You do not have the sleep spell.
I do not have the sleep spell. I don't think I can learn the sleep spell. Not with my particular warlock.
It's fine. How grit and bear, you know, tough cookie and all that. Insight.
Insight, you say? Hello? There we go. Like, bro! I rolled a 10, but like,
Tough cookie, she says, but you can tell there's a quiver to her lip. That's, yeah, slight quiver to her lip. And she opens the door and kind of heads in. Tap, tap, taps with her foot on here. After a few minutes, it starts to rise up and the room appears again. Alright, let's get back to HQ. I think Papa will be happy that I'm at least back there and not out here. Alright, let's head back to HQ now. Oh. Let this load. Nope. And let's go bump and bump. You arrive back at Frenthr's HQ. Promethea is silent and lost in thought most of the journey. Well, thank you for the evening, I think. Still debating that one.
One second.
No worries.
Well, I can't, I'm sorry again, but I do, your mother did tell me about, the painting, and and Akelia does have, some, experience with the Feywild. I do think that she brought back some, flowers.
Raise his eyebrow with a smile.
They are in our base. I'll bring some for you later.
Sure, that's a start. She says.
And I do owe you that dinner.
Yes, you do.
So
I presume you'll be in touch when you're not busy. I imagine you
Yeah.
got your first mission pretty soon as well.
Yeah, I'll be in touch.
Stay safe on whatever missions you're doing. Some of them are being, especially if they're Vossai related. I recommend, just in case, getting masks that allow you to breathe through fogs of poison and shit. They've been really bad recently.
All right.
we'll take that in mind. We haven't quite agreed yet on which mission to do, but whichever one it is, I think we'll be able to do it fine.
Yes, indeed. Be careful in that warehouse. Well, what else was there? Oh, yeah, that mage one. Yeah, I don't know what happened with that one. That's a weird one. And the gala, well, just be careful. Roderth are suspicious of everything.
Alright, thank you again. And, he takes her hand and, kisses it.
She smiles. Well, thank you for the distraction. It was definitely needed. Thank you.
Mallius will...
Oh, before I forget, keep the horn jewelry. At worst, you can sell it. That will land you about, maybe 1,000 gold, 2,000 gold if you go to the right seller.
I don't think I will. I think I'll keep it for a rainy day.
She smiles. Now, do you need a hand getting back up to your base, or...?
Yes. I don't know how to work these things.
She laughs. We do have training available for it if you do want to learn. Or picks up some of the powders, mixes them up. Goes over to this training, paints it on here. Well, hopefully everything works out. If you're really that worried about the Wayward City, just let us know. Worst case scenario, we can arrange to have you moved.
I don't think that's going to be an issue. At least, hopefully that's not going to be an issue.
Just let us know sooner rather than later. I would rather not have genies randomly appearing in my city, please. I don't think we're quite ready for that.
Yeah, well, if we're not ready, I don't know. It's...
She shakes her head.
I'll have a talk with him in a bit.
Alright, safe journeys back, and I suggest you work on your lying abilities. Clunk. She starts making her way back over to HQ. Drop her in. Alrighty, let's get you in your fancy new clothes back to the slums night, shall we?
Yeah, can we skip ahead to...
Yeah, I think we'll just skip ahead to you getting back out. So Osaka's joining, Basta's here, Rizzo's joining. You just gonna stay out of map tools, Akelia? Just leave you on the chair there.
If she has anything to interject, it won't require moving.
Nice. Zernak just supplying alcohol to you.
So so since everyone is physically in here now, I will open the door. I'm gonna walk in, and I'm the way that I look. I am looking exactly the same way, and the horn is still in my hands. I have not had the opportunity to do anything with it yet.
What the fuck are you wearing?
Well, I had to be a guest at the I'm going to butcher this name. Hold on. The Pethas
Pethis.
Oh, the Pethis household.
Blink. Grabs you by the front. Excuse me. You were in the inner sanctum. You were in the inner sanctum. You were actually in the inner sanctum. How?
Yes.
Why? What? Why? Zernak, drink. She holds her hand.
Lay a bottle across the table.
Grabs, downs.
Well, apparently having a front toss on speed dial is very useful. Holds up horn.
Oh, you got one. Wonderful. He can leave me the fuck alone now.
It might be worse.
Whoa,
He is inconsolable right now.
Why?
This horn it looks nothing like the other ones that she had in her house. Apparently it was too hot to touch by literally anyone besides me, because according to her, it almost burned her house down. It's like 7 times. But as soon as I touched it, it stopped being hot.
You are an ice tiefling.
Yes, I am, which is strange, which doesn't make any sense. But the one thing that does make sense is it looks exactly like the Sharo's horn.
But he's got 2 horns.
Yes.
Hang on. If that's the Sharo's horn,
I don't. That's the thing. This is not his.
What do you mean?
He keeps on mentioning someone named Summer.
Right.
It's the first warlock. The reason why one of his warlocks, and the reason why he left the city in the first place.
Oh, and it was her horn.
Yes, but what I don't understand is why he's so inconsolable right now. Like, we have it, but like he hasn't been responding to me at all.
Ah.
Also, on another note, come over here, sit down next to Akelia. I'm gonna have to borrow some of those flowers in the hallway.
It's these flowers, Akila, by the way.
Oh wait, I can't tell whether or not is my mic on?
Yep,
Yes.
mic's on, yep.
Okay, thank you. Why do you need the pretty flowers?
Well, in order to get this horn,
This is a very pretty horn.
lady,
Insight.
me?
Yeah,
Or her?
insight her. You insight her.
Oh God,
Nah, she seems pretty lucid.
very lucid. She's very drunk. I could tell. In order to get the horn, at a very discounted price, Miss Promethea had to pay 50 platinum plus a painting that's in her estate that is of a very particular tree of the Feywild, according to her mother, and it is quite possibly one of her most prized possessions. And I think that I am.
This is real long.
It's about this time you realise she's looking quite drunk, actually.
Can you use like small words?
I'm taking the flowers, some of them, not all of them.
You can't
to
take all of
Promethea.
them.
I also have a dinner date with her.
You got a date? Is that why you're taking flowers?
Sure, yes.
He like reaches out and like
Hold up.
claps both her hands
Hold
on
up.
your cheeks. So like hold your face. She says, "It's real cute. It's real cute. 10 out of 10. Wholesome content."
I put my hand on his forehead. How does it feel?
He feels quite cool to touch.
Okay. Right. Who are you, and what have you done with our Mallius?
Good.
I should array a frost at his foot.
Oh, I slap him across the face.
That answer your question?
Do you want a roll for that?
No, that's fine.
No. Just RP it.
Oh. Okay. I don't know if that came through.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
That answer your question?
I don't fucking believe it. Wait, hold on. I need to do the thing. I don't fucking believe it. It took a whole fucking year. And you finally did it. He like tears up.
Mallius rolls his eyes. If you guys don't mind, I need to go and actually like see if I can physically talk to Desharl.
Wait. You got a dinner date with who?
Promethea Frenthos.
Blue boy might not have blue balls anymore.
I didn't understand a single thing she said. What's a date? I'll tell you when you're older, honey. How the fuck did you get a date with a friend, thus?
Warlock charisma. Insight. Deception check.
Deception. Yeah. I need some fucking rolls on that shit. Oh no, honey, that's not going through.
Oh my god.
The fuck did you say to her?
What did you give her to drink?
Nothing.
I don't know. The stuff pretty here is pretty good.
Mally, you did exactly what I told you to do, right? Right?
No, I did the complete opposite of what you told me to do.
Which is probably a good idea.
The one thing that I have learned is to do the complete opposite of what you told me to do. So, yes. Also, I need to talk to you right now. I drag him over here.
Who you dragging?
Colin.
Oh,
Nope.
I have an 18 strength. You're dragging me nowhere.
Oh, well,
You weak.
no, I need like
Athletics.
The unga bunga.
Athletics, both. Come on.
Oh my god, it's a stalemate.
It's a tug of war.
Celia sits there and goes,
Colin, Colin, this is important. I need to talk to you. This is like it is. You
And
need.
so is this. And I brandish the fucking knife that I have in my hand and point it to the cooking that's going on.
Colin, if you don't talk to me right now, you're not gonna have a kitchen anymore. You might be kicked out of the city. Now, come with me.
This piques my interest. I'm gonna underarm the knife to drag my way past, trusting him to catch it. What's up?
Do I need a check or something?
What?
Nah, he's just kind of like tossing you the knife for you to
He
catch.
tossed you the knife for you to catch it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna toss it to any of them.
I just wanted to make sure. It's like, do I need a check to catch a knife? Like, all right, yeah.
very
I don't know.
capable with a
Yeah.
knife.
Yeah,
Okay.
monk boy.
Okay.
He can catch a fucking arrow, he can catch a damn knife.
Oh.
Stabby.
We have
I love Drunk Achilles.
My water.
Promethea
Oh, okay. Colin, Mallius.
so Promethea besides all the other stuff that I was talking about with the horn and everything, Promethea was talking to me about the background checks and stuff. And you and I have a couple of issues. Me is less of an issue, but you, they think that you're lying about literally everything that you're telling them.
Go on.
They believe that you are a relative of the high general. What's his?
Briar O'Malley.
Yeah, you're Briar O'Malley. And
Wait, that's not. Wait. What? They don't think I'm Briar. What?
No.
No,
You think you're a
related.
relative. You're a relative of him.
You're related to. And if that's the case, you are on a no hire list just by being a relative.
So they've got my second name and assume I'm related to who? Who's the guy? Just to clarify, I got 3 names fired at me, like back at the dinner table.
You did, yes.
Can you remind me of the other 2?
So in order, it was Briar, Alistair, and Cole.
Eu vou querer o...
Is that Inferno?
No, that is Portuguese.
Ah. My statement stands.
All right, while we're waiting, I'm gonna
Yes.
start juggling the knife. I'm gonna start juggling Colin's knives.
Do a skill check on that.
Damn.
you
It's
start.
sleight of hand. Whoa, hold on, that's sleight of hand.
Would it be sleight of hand?
Yes.
I mean,
Yes,
it's James,
yeah.
James' discretion.
Offhand.
I mean,
Damn.
it doesn't really matter in the end. You start trying to juggle them, but a couple of them start like landing randomly as you fail to catch them.
All right, I'm back. Let's do this.
Don't worry, Drax just cut his hand off.
He's already
well,
lost his
whatever.
tongue. It's fine.
One of those lizards
So,
around his tail, he just grows another one.
what
up.
was the names? The names were all.
Briar, Alistair, and Cole. You know one of them.
I know
And
Cole.
I know one of them.
You know Cole.
But you know, that doesn't necessarily, you know, there could be other people called Cole O'Malley in the fucking world.
Yeah, no, I know, but like they
I know.
but according like they went to the place that you said that you're from, and apparently it doesn't exist.
Oh no, it's not that they didn't exist. It's
No.
that they went there, looked around, but the people there said, "Yeah, no, we've not seen him as a child. Like he's not from here."
Yeah, they said that you've never been there. You've
that's-
never.
He's
You've
passed
never-
through. He's passed through quite a few
You
times.
passed through. You passed through, but you're not from there. What they want to do, like, is they want to do a sort of a blood test. You know, bring in some necromancers and attempt to see if you are related. Because if you are, it just adds a little extra bit of paperwork, and you'll be fine. But they need to know.
What's our timescale on this?
Soon.
ASAP, basically.
ASAP.
Like, I mean, Prometheus was the one doing the talking, right? I imagine he got a tiny bit more detail because, like, she's in she's up the fucking shit creek if this goes wrong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Like
ASAP. Like, when a woman tells me ASAP, it don't mean like undisclosed amount of time. Give me some numbers.
I mean, Promethea didn't say, but she just said like as soon as she physically can, basically.
like, aren't you gonna meet up with someone later? I don't know. Like, aren't you gonna meet up with that druid?
We haven't had this conversation.
No. Okay. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Redcon.
Reverse.
That conversation is between me and Sumitra. I imagine your teeth's been up your arse the last couple of days. Alright, I'm gonna need a couple of days. Keep it off my back.
Yeah, I'll see if we can hold off a little bit longer, but you need to do it as soon as possible. Else you're gonna be quite possibly kicked out.
Right, I'm gonna put myself in the fucking Sumitra shit list again. He's been bugging her like every day to get permission for like 1 million fucking places.
Yeah.
Which is convenient why there has been like actual time going past and he hasn't done anything yet, because I imagine that stuff takes time to come back.
Yeah.
Right, hold
yeah.
on. I'm gonna walk through the door. Drac, knife me.
You don't know my name.
Scales. Oh yeah, he's right. Scales, knife me.
I throw it at him.
Thank you. Surprised we didn't get cold checked on that, right? Taking that,
All right.
taking the free
So,
I'm gonna let that one slide.
so if y'all don't mind, I
you're
need to go
funny.
talk to someone.
So I'm gonna-
You is funny. Slide the knife.
So I'm gonna come up here. I'm gonna go up to the room, and I'm gonna go into the lamp, and I'm gonna see what the fuck is going on because he's a. We do this quick, actually.
Yep.
I have a genuine question.
Uh-huh.
Can Drag only taste very specific things because he physically doesn't have like a significant portion of his tongue? Because aren't your taste buds like isn't each part of your tongue like taste differently?
It's a specific taste, but yeah. 1 second.
Yes and no. So the majority of what we consider taste is actually smells through our nose. So the tongue actually tastes just like sweet, sour, bitter, the general like not necessarily flavors, but just like stuff. But if we taste a strawberry, when you're eating a strawberry, what tastes like strawberry is really the aeration of it going up to your nose.
Okay, right. Thank you. Science so far. I would, of course, pass do that. Fucking science man over here. Brilliant.
You zip back into your lamp, Mallius, and you find Osharo sitting at the edge of one of the little pools in here, completely lost in thought, his back to you, leaning over his knees. Let me actually flip him around. There we go. Are you muted? Oh, you're muted, Martin.
Whoops.
There we go.
I take my hand and I put it on his shoulder.
He jumps quite significantly. He kind of whips around for a moment in surprise. Let's go with perception.
Deception?
Perception.
Oh, perception.
His eyes look red.
Oh. I take my hand off his shoulder.
Mallius, apologies. Sorry. He turns his back again, trying to compose himself. Apologies. I realize I must have been unhelpful.
Were you crying?
He falls silent for a while. From your time with him, you know he's quite prideful. Forgive me, it's been a evening.
Yeah, I have it, and I hold out the horn.
He kind of glances over his shoulder towards it, almost reluctantly. He kind of squeezes his eyes shut as soon as he sees it, fighting to compose himself. It is actually hers. Oh, he starts mumbling in Primordial.
So, why is this so? I assume like this is important, but I don't think this is your friends.
He takes a moment to actually muster the strength to speak. It's Summer's horn. Mikhail crafted it from one of my horns.
So this'll work?
Yes. It's still a horn of the Celestials, but he crafted it in such a way to work with genie warlocks. It's you can tell he's really struggling.
Yeah. Oh, well, I see that this is what happened? Who's Summer? Like what? Why is this so?
He drags in a slow breath, finally kind of pulling himself straight somewhat, and turns to face you. He grabs you and drags you into a hug.
Mallius is very confused right now. Like he is surprised.
Right, okay, how to explain this? Okay, deep breaths. Right. Time does not flow in the Wayward City. I did not know mortality existed until summer began growing old. And I could not stop it.
Oh, so she just died of old age then.
Yes, yeah, she did, yes. Everyone has their fears, Mallius. I didn't think I had any until I watched her grow older, weaker. And I will be blunt, Mallius. Mortality terrifies me. When you live for eternity in a timeless state where you can simply change your age to whatever you wish, whenever you wish, and just stay like that forever. Mortality. How do I? She was terrified, as was I. Mikhail bound me to my lamp for months, fearing that we would run to the Wayward City in terror. It got to the point where he insisted I grant my boon to her grandson as she started lying on her deathbed. And when she did I leave, she I was inconsolable for months. Blessedly I was able to train her grandson enough to control the magic before I became useless.
Mallius will stay there a bit. Well, there's one thing, I know it's difficult for a being such as yourself to understand, but and it's hard. I understand, but everyone comes and goes. It's the cycle. We can't stop it. Not at least out here.
He drags a slow breath in. I noticed.
But you can't fear it. It just is.
He laughs and it's cold and sarcastic.
At least that's what I've learned on my travels.
Beings such as yourself, who have known mortality since the day you were born, you see the world differently. I am unsure I can explain it in words that would make sense.
Yeah, well.
I mourn the loss of every warlock I have lost since leaving the city. I will mourn you just as much as I have Summer when you finally leave as well.
Hopefully it'll be a long time before that.
Yes, a long time, hopefully. Pray TB to every plane of fire there is in the...
Well, we should use this.
Yes,
and,
yes. I did not think I'd be seeing Summer's horn.
I hand it over to him.
He takes it very tentatively, almost afraid, as if it would shatter the second he touches it. He kind of holds it in his hands and kind of shuffles slightly. This would be so much easier if it was the second horn. What has happened to your grave, my darling?
nothing. There's nothing I can. They didn't say anything about graves and that. They only said about like trading ports and stuff. So like no, nothing on my end.
Why don't you blow up Mallius? Good practice.
All right. Well, I
Just
I take the
just
I take
think
the horn.
just think of Mikhail's name when you blow it, and he'll hear. He'll feel our connection.
All right. Well, I take the horn, and I hold it in my mouth, and I blow it like a shofar. I know what that is. Like and I blow the horn.
As you blow the horn, a long, wailing sound escapes, but it sounds as if you're joined by the sound of sitars, gentle drums, tambourines dancing. You feel as if silks are adorning you, and a summer heat is basking down upon you. You feel cold marble and alabaster beneath your feet. You see sands around you. You see the heavens cloudless above you. It feels as though everything is timeless, flowing to nothingness. And then, just as the horn begins to trail away, you feel a pair of eyes upon you, and it becomes very pointed. Hopefully, Mikhail got the message.
I do feel like I'm being watched.
Good. That means he's seen you. He'll know what to look for when he sends his warlocks. Right, now all we can do is wait. The horn may stay here, though I would prefer if you paid it where I cannot find it. There was 2 horns crafted from my horns. I used to have 4, actually. But we needed horns. And Summer couldn't learn Celestial, no matter how hard she tried. So, we made 2. One just in Primordial. The other had Celestial and Primordial on it, but that lies at the bottom of the ocean. With, my last... well, your predecessor's predecessor.
So you want me to hold on to this?
Yes, please. If you can.
Okay.
Now that it's been blown by a warlock, it should be pose no danger. It's realised it's back with its, master.
Okay. Well, Mallius will put it in his bag, and we'll keep it safe.
Now I need to find out who dared desecrate her grave. Perhaps Mikhail has the answers.
Before that, though, I know this is kind of rude, but you did promise me something.
My apologies. Yes, I forgot. My humblest apologies. Yes, you will need this for the coming days. Fire will swarm around your neck, and a chain will latch around you. A simple talisman will appear before you, an intricate design of Arabian style, with the imprint of a flame in the middle. I will teach you how to use this in the coming days, but not tonight. I need to get over the shock.
Of course. I'll leave you be.
Thank you. You look nice in that, by the way.
Thanks. I know that you weren't really paying attention toward the end, but I do have I did manage to get a dinner date with Prometheus.
Well, you're doing better than Cullen of late, at least.
She's a little bit upset with me though. The horn. She had to give up one of her prized possessions to grab the horn. So
Well, here's a piece of advice on women. If they know the banishment spell, try to stay on their good books.
on that note, he leaves the lamp, and he leaves the lamp, and I think we're gonna call it there.
Alrighty, let's call it there then. Mallius, I now grant you your pact boon. Back to the talisman.
Back to the talisman, yay! Finally.